I absolutely feel like I forgot to do something. Why do I feel like I forgot to do something? I'm gonna post this to Blue Sky. I don't usually post this on my social feeds just because I'm out of the habit. I really should get into the habit. It just doesn't do anything right now. There's nobody on my social feed, so... Okay. Okay. Let's get back into this. Here we go. More shiny hunting. Mostly because I wasn't planning on shiny hunting, but I'm shiny hunting tonight because I have to do a salty run back because of what happened on Monday night after I got off stream because I'm an idiot. And I'm still mad about it. So, we have to do Bulbasaur again. And then we have to do all 3 of the Rookies again. And then when that's done, I don't know what I'm doing. But I just know that's #1 on my hit list right now because I'm still mad. I have to reorganize my boxes too. Man, that really sucked. I'll have to end up explaining it multiple times tonight, but I already know I'm going to have to explain this multiple times tonight. I accidentally, after I got off stream on Monday, I accidentally closed out the game without saving. So I lost the Mudkip, the Sobble, I lost the Magby, I lost all of them on accident. So I've had to spend a lot of hours trying to get them back. I got these 2 back after like 3 hours. We got a Snivy instead of 2 Exegutors on a sandwich, so that was nice. We got a Seal on accident. And we got this on accident. So it's not a complete disaster. It's pretty disastrous. I don't want to do the Rookidee again, but we're going to have to. Because I want that back. That's the one I'm most upset about losing, honestly, because that was a 3-on-1 sandwich deal. Okay. And then when I'm done with the salty run back, I might just harp on Arc. We'll see. We might hop on Arc. I think I just entered the password wrong. No, I didn't. Go me. Alright. So we're starting off with Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur was one that we really should have gotten 3 of the other night. We didn't because bad luck, I guess, but... we'll see if we get 3 tonight. We're also now doing something I haven't done before, and I don't know if this is going to bite me in the ass or not. If it does, we will fix it. We'll fix the stream. I've never recorded while streaming. I usually just download the VOD afterwards. But now we're doing both at the same time. Mostly because I realized just how bad the, well, how much Twitch is just bitrate eating. Nothing I can really do about it right now, but... stop this. Come on. Will you stop doing stupid things and just... which button did I press? Thank you. Okay. Once more into the breach. Here we go. So give me a second to get this done. The shorts are doing really good. I'll monologue about that for a second. The short stuff that I've been doing recently is actually getting a lot of traction on YouTube, which is great. So I'm going to keep pushing that. Especially this weekend, I'll start setting up a whole lot more. This week was an experiment, and the experiment paid off big time. So we'll push harder this weekend and see what ends up happening. Just shorts are easier to grow with, which is what I knew that, but I just hadn't done as much with it as I should have, and now I am, and it's paying off, so we'll continue to do that. Because I would like for the channel to grow. I would like to have a bigger reach. helps me with the stuff I care about. Speaking of which, I'd kill to do an art stream at some point, but I just don't know if I can make that entertaining. I like working on my art, but it was different when I was doing art streams and nobody knew who I was. Because then I didn't have to worry about, like, entertaining, I guess. I could just do my own thing, which isn't a bad thing. But I just don't know that I can be entertaining with an art stream. Because I can't monologue for that long with no input. I'm getting to the point, I guess I'm getting better about it, but it's still tough. Sparkling. Alright. Close that out. Alright, we should be good to go. We're going straight for Bulbasaur. I want to get that Soar back. Once we get the Soar back, we'll just keep pushing Bulbasaur and see if we can get 3-on-1 sandwich. I don't know if we can do it, but we're going to try, damn it. The 3-on-1 sandwich video did pretty good, so I would like to do another one. I already have the Rookity one that we can do, but it would be nice to do more. Oh, this is going to be even better than it was on Monday because the stupid camera up is no longer here. Oh, yeah. Also, I forgot to mention, we will be going after Charmander tonight. There's a Charmander outbreak. Got lucky with that, so we will be doing that. Yeah, we're just going to run around up here. Seems like, from what we tested on Monday night, this is a very, very good spot for hunting Bulbasaur. There's, like, no competition at all. They just spawn like mad. In terms of shiny hunting, this is a god spot. And I haven't really been paying attention to the water spawns here because they're kind of difficult to track, but it's something I need to kind of keep an eye on. Bulba over there. So yeah, we need to recover. All that's left really to recover, as far as I'm concerned, is the Bulbasaur and the 3 Rookies. Once we have those, then I can quit thinking about what happened on Monday and I can move on with my life. Which would of course be great. Also, I don't know what it is, but there's a Bulbasaur that keeps spawning on the edge here, and every time I look at it, I keep thinking it's shiny. Like, it just keeps messing with my eyes. It has like a weird shadow effect on it. And it makes it not look like a blue body. Let's see if I'm going to jump across. Oh boy. I have spent way too many hours over the last 2 nights trying to recover everything that was lost from Monday, unfortunately. So I am extremely tired and extremely burnt out on shiny hunting. So I'll be looking forward to when we are done with this pass, and I'm really looking forward to when we're done doing the recovery. I can move on to something else for a little bit. I enjoy shiny hunting, but I've put in way too many hours over the last couple of nights. Way too many hours. I think last night I was on here shiny hunting until like, I shouldn't have done it. I was on here till like 12:30 or something ridiculous last night, just absolutely wrecking my sleep schedule just because I was trying my best. Because I thought it took me 2 hours to get the 9 shinies that we got on Monday night, and it was fine. I was like, okay, cool. We'll just recover them and, you know, recover half of them in like an hour and a half or 2 hours. That'd be fine. Nope, 4 hours, and I recovered 2 of the 9, which is insanely unlucky. I got horrifically bodied by Sobble. Sobble absolutely decimated me. I tried and tried and tried. It took me 5 sandwiches, I think, to recover the Sobble. 5 sandwiches for 1 salamander. Words cannot describe how aggravated I was by the end of it. I was so aggravated. It was like the 5th or 4th sandwich. I don't remember what it was. I activated it, and it took me like a minute on that sandwich to finally get it. We got it. I stopped. I couldn't do it anymore. I have never had such bad luck. There's something about water types in this game that are just absolutely cursed for me. The Popplio was a nice little break, but every other shiny that I've gone for has been Yeah, terrible. Yeah, every other water type shiny I've gone for has just been a nightmare. If it spawns on water, near water, around water, it never goes well for me. I don't know what it is. Poison types, they love me. Dark types, they love me. Water types, they just flip me the bird and then keep on rolling. But next week will probably be the last week of Pokemon shiny hunting streams for a little while, as we take a break and move back to other things with the crew. So we're going to make the most of this while we can. And I think next week I'm finally going to do the big one that I've been wanting to do for a while, which is I think we're going to do the reset technique to get the outbreaks to reroll. And then I think we're going to go after... oh, shoot. I just realized my Twitch wasn't open. My bad. Okay, there we go. Now it's open. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. We're going to go for the big one next week because I want to get it knocked out, especially after these last couple of nights. I'm going to go for Finnegan. We're going to get an Outbreak reroll and see if we can get Finnegan. And then as soon as we get Finnegan, we are shiny hunting it and getting all three. Because that one is a big one for me. I have one of them. I need the other two. So yeah, we're going to be doing this for a little while, going in a circle. This is the part of the stream where I start trying to come up with things to monologue about because I just ran out of all of the basic stuff that I needed to cover. And a lot of this, I expect that a lot of what I have monologued about over the last 30 minutes is going to get repeated tonight multiple times as people hop in and out and wonder why in the world I'm hunting these again. And every time I'm going to have to look them in the eyes and be honest with myself and them and admit that I quit without saving. Because I'm an idiot. So Monday night, when I was getting off stream, I was trying to test something and I couldn't hear it because the game audio was so loud and it was driving me up the wall. And so I just closed it because I was so aggravated listening to it over and over, trying to test this thing. And then it would stop for a minute and it's like, oh, what did I just do? So, I'm paying for it in dividends, but I've turned autosave back on because I don't need it anymore. I didn't have autosave on. I can explain that real quick. I didn't have autosave on because I was used to shiny hunting the old way I was doing it, which is where I would pop a sandwich, and then I would shiny hunt until I got at least 2 on one sandwich, and then I would, if I didn't, I would just reset. So, because of how hard Herba Mystica was to get, but now that I have the Herba Mystica trick because I have 2 switches, that's no longer a problem, so I don't need that anymore. Thank God, because I hate running raids with a passion. I absolutely hate raids. I think raids are fun to do for a little bit here and there. I think they're fun to run around and like find things or find weird combos or like they can be fun. But they can become absolutely soul-crushing, agonizing grind fests when you're trying to get Herba Mystica, and it sucks, and I hate it. I can't handle it. I don't know how many Bulbasaur we're up to right now, but I kind of expect that we'll at least get one. I just want one. Like, I'm not sitting here hoping that we get all 3 of them in one sandwich. If we do, that's great. I can make a short out of it. But it's not something I'm hinging on. Just the one, so I can officially be done with the salty run back. Well, that won't be officially done because we still have to do Rookidee, which is going to really suck. The Rookidee run back is going to suck because that was a 3-in-1. It was a 3-in-1, and I highly doubt we're going to get that lucky again. So we're gonna, it's seeing what time allows for. If we get the Bulbasaur on this sandwich, which I think is pretty likely, we'll at least get one. We'll end up going, we'll do the Rookidee, we'll see how many sandwiches that takes. I expect it will take 1 or 2 to get the Rookidee back. And then once the Rookidee is recovered, we're gonna go and do Charmander. And yeah, I have made it my mission. Like, I've been doing shiny hunting stuff for a long time now, but I want to get all the starters knocked out right now. that's just where I've landed. I want to get all of them taken care of, so we'll be doing a lot of that over the next couple of days. And I've almost got enough badge point thingies, whatever they're called, to unlock the canyon biome starters, so we'll be able to knock those out here pretty soon too. I got into a rhythm today after work. I was just sitting there. I was like, I need to do something mindless, so I started doing that, and I was like, this is great. Is that? That's not, right? No, that's blue. You're blue, right? See, this is what I mean. They spawn on the edge, and they have the background difference, and it, like, tricks the eyes. They're tricksy. Nothing down there. Oh, my life. I go in circles. Stop it. I also keep seeing the Almamolas in there next to the Arachnids, and when I glance at it, it keeps tricking me into thinking that it's a shiny, and it makes my heart stop every single time, and I hate it. What? What in the hell was that noise? Oh, that was wild. That was a very wild noise. I don't know what that was. I think that was the Bulbasaur going off, but that sounded glitched. Oh, I've also heard some really weird stuff over the last 24 hours. When I was doing the Snivy, trying to get the Executor recovery, the Snivy recovery, the sandwich, whatever you want to call it, an Executor horde ended up spawning in, and all 5 of them in the group just went machine gun mode with their cries. They all just kept doing their cries over and over and over and over, but they weren't even finishing it. They like kept starting it, and then they'd get like a quarter of the way through and then reset. And they just did that over and over and over and over and over and over. And it was the most cursed sound I've ever heard, and I don't think I got that recorded. Did I actually record that? I did have recording on, but I thought I turned it off. Maybe I didn't. I'll go back and see if I can find that, because anyway, the point being, it was the most cursed sound that I've ever heard in this game. 5 Executors going off simultaneously, machine gun mode. It was horrifying. Alright, but yeah, we're just going to keep doing this, and this is chill, and I think that covers everything from the last 24 hours at least. So yeah, I think next week, like I said, we're going to end up going for Finnegan and getting that knocked out. We're going to get the Canyon biome unlocked, and once we have the Canyon biome unlocked, we'll end up going for Litten, because that's an easy one off the top of my head. I think Squirtle's over there too, if I remember correctly, and then Trico's in there too, right? I think Trico's in that pool. And then sometime this weekend, I'll end up working on getting the... What's that last one? Is it just called the snow biome or the ice biome? I don't remember. I'll work on that biome afterwards. Okay, so I see an interesting complication here that I wasn't aware of last time, but I do see it. Okay, so there's a weird quirk in this game because of... I've explained this a few times, and I'll always explain it fresh because... I mean... There's a chance there's always something new in here. What am I saying? Anyway, the way this game works, because it has such a hard time with its hardware, they basically limited it so that only 15 Pokemon can be on screen at any given time, with a potential of 1 extra if a shiny spawns. If a shiny spawns, it'll put 16 on screen instead of 15. So what that means is if you're shiny hunting, you really want to try and stay where your target is. So what's happening here, and the reason why we've been talking about this in the first place, is that water in the center here is just spawning in water types like mad and eating up all the slots. So you can see we have the Bulbasaur here, but you can see all the wasted slots that are spawning in the water there. So I have to be a little more conscientious about what I'm doing here. That's also a fun word to try to spit out, conscientious. What a hell of a word. I also finally think I have fixed the in-game volume, because the volume was a problem for a while where it was just blowing everybody's eardrums out and it was drowning me out and I just didn't realize it. I think it's fixed now. I hope it's fixed. It sounded like it was fixed when I tested it. Infernal told me it was fixed, so hopefully it is actually truly 100% fixed and I'm not completely out of balance anymore. I also turned it down on my end too. I figured out there was a volume slider that I didn't know was there, and yeah, anyway, it's fixed. It's fixed until it isn't. So the question is, we are... I forgot. Switch views. Okay, so we're 15 minutes into this. Please don't do to me what the Sobble was doing. Please. Oh man, I really don't want to go through that again. The Sobble was it was just terrible. I can't even begin to put into words how awful Sobble was. Because it's such a small critter anyway. It's so small, and the other problem too is it's really hard to isolate it. I did finally find a spot where I could isolate it so I could get like 12 or 13 on screen at the same time, but trying to squint and see their stupid little head fin to see if it turned pink, oh my gosh, after 2 hours of that, my eyes were hurting. That sucked. So yeah, so I say I'm not going to go for Sobble again anytime soon. I will go for Sobble again when an outbreak happens. I am not going to go for it before then. Oh, the other annoying thing about Sobble that I figured out too is they are very prone to despawn, respawn. Which is, they like, if you're running away from them, the Sobble will despawn and instantly something will replace it like right in front of where it was, and that thing will also instantly despawn. Just like machine gun style. So I would try to like back up a little from them so I could get a couple more to spawn. And I would sit there and see like 10 or 20 of them just flash in and out of existence real fast. And any one of those could have been the shiny and just despawn from existence. It was overwhelmingly stressful and anxiety inducing. Nope, those were all regulars. In terms of raw shiny, I haven't counted it recently, but I'm pretty sure that we are close to 400. If not, we've hit it, I think. I need to go back and do a count just to see, but I know we're getting up there. We're getting really far up there. Because we had like 100 and something, just purely from Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, like 150 or something. And then we got another 100 and some odd from Arceus, and now in this game we're also at 100 and some odd, so I'd say it's probably likely that we're close to the 400 mark. Like I said, if not, we are there. I would kill to have Dex Dabbing back. I'll be honest, I'd love to have Dex Dabbing back instead of this. I found Dex Dabbing to be a little more rewarding feeling to do, whereas this whole running around and just hoping that something changes, this is a very strange way of doing it. And see, there's another case of one that looked like it was green. Oh, I see what's happening. So if the Bulbasaur goes on a blue background, it makes the green in it stand out more, which makes it look like it's the shiny. That is stupid. I just finally realized what's happening there. That's dumb. I've also been listening to this background music for long enough now that I am very heavily considering putting up one of the copyright safe playlists that I have, just so we can stop listening to this on loop. We'll see. I'm getting there. Ooh, they're headbanging. But I want to be clear that all this time that I have wasted today and yesterday has purely been because of that flub on Monday night. If that had just not happened, we'd be in here right now, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, feeling good, and just humming along. But I just had to be extraordinarily antsy. But yeah, Friday's schedule will still be the same. It's not going to be impacted by the flub. If I don't fix the flub tonight, I'll fix the flub off stream. So Friday will still be more of Arc Svartalfheim. Which, if anyone has not seen that for Arc Survival Evolved, that is 100% worth seeing, because that mod is absolutely gorgeous. It's been doing pretty okay on YouTube right now. Oh, that's another thing I can monologue that like probably nobody cares about except me, but it's just fascinating. I just feel like talking about it. I've been testing YouTube's algorithm lately because I've been curious about the scheduling feature, and I have figured out that it seems like, at least for shorts, scheduling 100% makes a difference and actually lowers your viewer count. It's been pretty consistent across my videos. The ones that are scheduled tend to not do that well, whereas the ones that I just post and send just absolutely skyrocket. It could just be 100% confirmation bias. I need to do more testing on it, but it really seems like, for some reason, YouTube doesn't like it when you schedule videos. Again, that at least specifically in terms of shorts. I can't tell much of a difference with regular videos, but the shorts I can definitely tell a difference. In fact, it was so obvious on one of my videos. So it gives me analytics and statistics. Hopefully this is an interesting discussion, but it gives me analytics and statistics. Specifically, it shows me the reach. It doesn't show me like, it'll show me the views and it'll show me the reach. Reach is how many people it was actually sent to. Views is how many people actually clicked it. And the instant the one that was scheduled hit 500, it just cut off and stopped sending it to people. Like, I mean, like hard stopped. Whereas the ones that were just posted regularly kept going and going and going and going and going and didn't really stop. They just kept increasing at a steady pace. So all that suffice to say is, I don't know how the YouTube algorithm works 100%, but I've at least got some idea now, at least in regards to scheduling. Okay, I got that out of my system. The next thing I'd like to get out of my system is this stupid Bulbasaur. Oh my god, we have been going for what, 20 minutes now? Please don't tell me. Oh, no. I don't want to use another sandwich on this thing. My heart is going to die if we have to use another sandwich on this. I said I just wanted one game. I'm not trying to be greedy. I just want the replacement for the one that I stupidly deleted. The sucky part is like, it wouldn't be so bad if I could make a video out of it. Like, imagine the satisfaction people would have seeing that. Like, those always do well. Shiny fails, shiny crashes, shiny deletes, anything like that. People love seeing that for some reason, which is totally different conversation there, but I wasn't even recording when it happened. So there's literally nothing to show. It was off stream. I had ended the stream. I was done. I was testing one small thing on my own and just... I don't see anything. I did have... honestly, if the flub hadn't happened tonight, I was going to probably be streaming... don't fall. I was probably going to be streaming Arceus and doing some shiny hunting over there. There's still a bunch over there that I need to collect that are over there specifically, so... And when I say over there specifically, I mean like easy to get over there. There's a lot of other ways I can get most of the ones that are in Arceus, but I really want to get them the easiest way, and there's a couple in Arceus that are okay. Good grief, come on, man. You see, right there, that one looks like a shiny, but it's not. You run over and you look at it, and nope, there's blue in it. But if you look at it from far away, the blue just disappears. That's such a weird... I guess that's an optical illusion. Curious. I keep having to check over the edge there. They keep spawning there. Just because they're out of sight doesn't mean they aren't spawning down there. Let's hop over here and see what we got going on over here again. The problem is like, there could be a shiny somewhere in that water that I'm just missing. In fact, there's a really good chance at this point that I did miss a shiny in the water, given how long I've been here for and how many of them are spawning over there. But the ones that spawn over there are really hard to tell most of the time. The easy ones are so easy that I would have noticed just even out of the corner of my eye. But the other ones are just really hard to see. Like Jupiter. Jupiter has a really, really obvious shiny. The problem is, Jupiter is the size of a thimble. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Okay, we recovered one of them. That's one of them recovered. I don't think this has a recoil move. I'm just going to throw Ultra Balls at it. Because I don't know if this has a recoil move, and honestly, from what I can tell, actually getting its health down doesn't make a difference. It doesn't feel like it makes a difference. And we crit anyway, so it doesn't matter. What's the point of, like when we were kids, like in Pokemon Crystal and Pokemon Ruby and Pokemon Diamond, like getting the health down made a noticeable difference. Like it made a huge difference. You noticed it even at high levels. In this game, I cannot tell. I genuinely cannot tell. Because I have gotten so many of them in the red. Like over this last year or year and a half, however long this game's been out for, I can't even keep it straight at this point. I have tested over and over and over with ones at full health and ones at low health, and across the board, there's no difference. So I don't know what they've done, but they just, either it's a bug, which is honestly probably very likely, or they just randomly decided that getting health down shouldn't matter anymore. But I digress. We got the Bulbasaur back. We recovered one of them that we needed. That's the one I wanted. We're good. If we get another one, it's bonus, but I'm not going to complain, because now I can stop thinking about it. That does, however, mean we are now rearing back for the one that has the highest likelihood of just sucking. I'm not ready for this. Yeah, so the Rookidee is going to be a short next week. We'll have another 3 Rookidee, 1 sandwich, kind of like what we do with Poplio, because yes, on Monday we got 3 Rookidee on 1 sandwich. We had the whole line taken care of. So for me to do the salty run back and recover it, I have to get all 3 Rookidee tonight. Once I have all 3 Rookidee, I will be fine and at peace with myself once again. But we got really lucky getting 3 Rookidee in 1 sandwich. We got really lucky. I'm not so sure that we're going to get that lucky again tonight. If we do, I'd be tempted to make another short off of it. Just so nice, I did it twice. Like that'd be really, really awesome to be able to do. That'd actually probably slap for a video. That'd probably slap. Two minutes, and then we get to begin the one that scares me. Is that shiny? No, it's got a blue butt. Never mind. The Bulbasaur has a blue butt. We can ignore it. Good old blue butt. What was that camera action? The camera in this game is insane, and I have also figured out that living in tunnels is chaos. Absolute chaos. If you want to experience the purest form of jank in this game, go into a tunnel and jump on a wall. You may think I'm kidding. Getting off of the wall once you're on it when you're in a tunnel can be extraordinarily borderline impossible depending on where you're at. When I was recovering the mud kip last night, number one, I had to use 2 sandwiches just to get 1 kip, and that aggravated me. But number 2, at one point, I jumped to jump over a mud kip, and I just magically magnetized to the wall. And then I proceeded to be unable to get myself off the wall for a solid 2 minutes. I couldn't jump, I couldn't move, I was just stuck. And then I did some experimenting after the fact, and I just figured out the cave physics are just the worst. That was the whole point of this conversation, was just to get to the point to say that cave physics suck, period, end of story. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Nope, not seeing anything. I think the reason why Rookity bothers me so much is that was the one I was told to go and get. And, like, it felt good to get all 3 of them. It felt like a victory for, like, the whole channel at that point. And so it feels like a total, utter failure to lose them. That's a lot of Bulbasaur right there. If only one of you could have been shiny. So yeah, not only do I have the personal, like, defeat of losing the Rookity, it's like the community defeat that goes along with it, where it's like I let everybody down when I did that. I got like 10 seconds. There's like no way we're gonna... Right? Okay, did we get any down here? Okay, so we got the 1. I am not gonna complain. I said I wasn't gonna complain. I meant it. We are not complaining. Okay. Now it's time to begin the one that gives me anxiety. If we can get all 3 in 1 sandwich, it's a miracle. Great. We're going to celebrate. We're going to pop off. I will scream. Because that would be wonderful following the absolute hell that was recovering the Sobble. But yeah, I don't think there's a very good chance. I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. But we're about to find out. If we manage to get all 3 Rookity in this 1 sandwich, I will go straight to I'll go straight to Charmander after that, and then we'll try and get 3 Charmander in 1 sandwich. Which I think we can, since it's an outbreak. It means one of them will be easy. The outbreak, I'll explain outbreak real quick if people don't know about that one. The outbreak, basically what it means is that a horde of that Pokemon will spawn in 1 spot until the outbreak is done, which the outbreak won't stop until you have knocked out a certain number of Pokemon, which guess what? You don't have to knock anything out to reset the shinies in that area, so you can just keep going and going and going infinitely. The reason why that's so great is because it means that you have a very tight, condensed body of specifically that one thing that you want, and you can just keep chugging through them real fast. So it's really good just for that. Plus, the bonus is that for the outbreaks, if you knock out a certain number of Pokemon, the odds of running into a shiny increase to... Is it like a 1 in 200 something? I can't remember what it is. It's something really high, though, compared to even normal odds with Sandwich. So it's a really good way to get shinies. I don't typically do outbreaks because I don't like the movement you have to do for them. It's like the weirdest thing for me to complain about, but it's true. It's jank movement, so I try to avoid them, but when a Charmander one just falls into my lap, I kind of am required to go and do it. Hang on. I did that backwards, but I'm not really worried about it. Okay. This is a freebie sandwich. This sandwich is easy. Some of these sandwiches are the worst thing ever to make and are borderline RNG. Not this one. This one's a freebie. The only way this one can go bad is if one of these, I guess ham slices is what these are? Like glorified bacon? If one of these goes through the sandwich, that's the only way this can go wrong. I present to you the most tasty-looking sandwich ever made. Is this not terrible? Is this not, like, the worst thing ever? Like, God, again, the tofu one is even worse. Like, the tofu version of this is the absolute most cursed-looking sandwich you will ever see. I hope we get to do... Tofu's normal, so we're not going to see a normal one for a while, unfortunately, because we're, you know, we're doing starters right now. But the tofu one would almost be worth doing just so I could make a short of it so we could all appreciate just the brick. Alright. That's taken care of. Here we go. Let me kill this, because that's what I have to do to get this to reset correctly. Okay, here we go. So yeah, Rookity isn't in this area, and you may be wondering why I was even in there to begin with. It's purely because if you try and do a picnic in Paldea, which is where we're going right now, it will randomly teleport you to some place on the map in Paldea for some reason, and it can teleport you all the way across the map. So it's easier to just do it in the spot where I know how to do it really fast, rather than get teleported somewhere random and deal with whatever it gives me. Alright, here we are. We are looking for a golden borb. Speaking of golden borb, I have begun the process of actually getting a plushie made of one of my characters, so we may have a physical borb eventually here pretty soon. We'll see. Pretty soon, as in, I don't know, it could be like 6 months or something. I don't know how long custom plushies take to make, but we're at least starting the process, which is exciting. It'll be fun to actually have a physical representation of my character for once, instead of... I mean, she's existed in writing forever now, but having an actual physical thing. I'm excited about it. I'm looking forward to it. I gotta respond to the plushie maker tonight. I should wait till tomorrow. I'm too tired to do it tonight. But yeah, okay, so we're going to run through Rookity. We can run through a lot of these really fast. That's a good thing about Rookity, and that's why getting it in one sandwich was possible in the first place. This is because we just are shotgunning through so many of them here. Just tons and tons and tons of Rookity. So if any of them are going to go like it did on Monday night, I'd say this one has the best chance. But I'm also not going to hold my breath. I'm expecting the worst. And by worst, I mean... obviously, worst is no Rookity on this sandwich. I don't think that's likely. I don't think there's a chance we're going to get no Rookity on this pass. But Sobble took 5 sandwiches for just one stupid Sobble. So I'm scared now. Sobble put the fear of Pokemon in this, and here we are. This rainstorm is annoying. So kind of like, so going back to what I mentioned earlier about the Switch and its capability to handle things, it has a hard time with a lot of things in this game, and when it rains or does some kind of weather effect, it gets even worse. It really does not like weather effects. So when a weather effect like this happens, it basically means that I have a bigger challenge I have to deal with. Oh, hey, it stopped. All I had to do was complain. Thank God. That's my superpower. All I have to do is complain about it, like passionately complain about it from the bottom of my heart, and it just resolves itself. Unfortunately, that didn't work with the Sobble. I think going for Charmander should be a lot more exciting, just because it'll be new and because the Black Charizard is really cool. Regardless of your opinion on Charizard, whether you are in the Charizard is cool, oh my god club, or in the club of Charizard is overhyped, I think everybody can agree that the shiny Charizard is sick. Black Charizard is really, really, really cool. That is one of the best shinies out there by a mile, hands down. Is that... No, that's a blue orb. You know, I've never actually looked up to see what Rookidee is based off of. I don't know which bird this is supposed to represent. Is it a chickadee since it's Rookidee? Most of the other birds, so like Pokemon is well known for making basic birds. Rookidee was the basic bird of Sword and Shield, although they gave it steel typing and made it a badass on 3rd stage, which was a nice change of pace. But these basic birds are always modeled after something, or they're always themed around something that's usually related to the country or continent that the game region is based on. And since Rookidee came out in Sword of Shield, which was based on England, Great Britain, I wonder if it's a chickadee that it's supposed to be. I honestly don't know. That's something I'm going to want to look up at some point in my life. I'd say I'd look it up after stream, but let's be honest, I'm not going to remember. It's weird running past a group of Pokemon and just hearing all the exclamation marks going off behind me. It's like, yep, gotta keep moving, don't want to stop. If I stop, I'm gonna get jumped. It cannot possibly be expressed in words how soothing it is to finally not be listening to the Pterodome music. I have been listening to it for so freaking long. I swear I had to be... I think I did this for like 4 hours last night. Which I shouldn't have done. Absolutely set myself up for disaster today, but I did it. And I have cursed myself to having that theme music playing in my head in my sleep. And I hate everything about it now. And Sobble has also wrecked me, because now, Sobble, gosh, how do I explain this? Sobble's, I explained the spawn-respawn thing, but it was so volatile with how it chose to spawn and respawn that I'm now overtly anxious about looking behind me, and I'm afraid of moving away because of them spawning and respawning as I'm moving. Like, that's... Yeah, Sobble broke me. Sobble broke me. You know, speaking of starters, actually, real quick, I was just thinking about this. I wonder, we are going to have Pokemon Day coming up here pretty soon. I think that's... Is that next week or the week after? I can't remember if it's next week or the week after. I think it's the week after. But that's coming up soon. We haven't heard any more information on ZA. So I expect ZA stuff, but I can't help but wonder if maybe there'll be some information about Gen 10 coming up here soon. The next main series game. The fact that we have the Switch 2 coming up, I think is pretty... I mean, I'd say that it's pretty likely that we're going to get a Gen 10 Pokemon game pretty early in the Switch 2's life cycle. I think the stars have aligned. Because I think we are going suspiciously long here without a main series Pokemon game, because the Pokemon Company is aggressive when it comes to putting out new main series games. And the fact that we haven't seen one for a while makes me think that it's got to be coming up here like next year or something. Which also makes me wonder if ZA is actually going to be a December release. I'm kind of wondering if it isn't. I kind of wonder if ZA is actually going to be a summer release. I wonder if it's going to be a launch title for Switch 2. If it's a launch title for Switch 2 and you wanted to get a Switch 2, it was nice. It was a nice dream. But if Pokemon is in any way a launch title for Switch 2, everyone is screwed. Everyone is screwed. There will be violence in the streets, guaranteed. We are going to see crazy stuff that we have never seen before for any console launch ever. It will be Armageddon. Because people are crazy, and people will do anything they can to get their hands on the next Pokemon game, and if they can't get it, it's going to go wild, I guarantee it. In fact, it's even a concern for me at this point, just because of the fact that I'm trying to do streaming stuff now means that when the next Pokemon game comes out, I actually have to be moderately competitive with actually getting a Switch, the next console game. So I can't like when the Switch came out originally all those years ago. Oh, is that? No, damn it. Oh god, we're 10 minutes into this and we still don't have one. This is not good. Anyway, when the Switch came out, it took me about 6 months, I think it was, for me to finally find one. Is that one? Or is that another Yellow Belly? God, these Yellow Bellies are screwing me up. Yeah, I didn't get a Switch until the Splatoon edition came out. That's when I was finally able to find one at Walmart. Because there was no getting a Switch on online. There was no chance. Not a single chance. But now, the problem is after everything that happened with the PS5, the scalpers are absolutely going wild, and there's way more of them, and I suspect that it's going to be a battleground getting a Switch 2. Unless Nintendo goes absolutely ham with making Switches, which I'd give maybe 50-50 odds. I think we're gonna see some ugly stuff happen. I think it's gonna be ugly. Hey, Infernal, I have to explain this now. I have to explain this again. So, after I got off stream on Monday, I may have gotten a little antsy trying to test an audio thing, and I may have accidentally closed the game without saving. So I may have lost literally everything that we got Monday night. So we're trying to recover it. Dude, you have absolutely no idea how bad it's been. Oh my god, I can retell all of this now. So, oh, Jesus. I spent... God. So obviously losing all those shinies bothered me immensely, and it bothered me immensely losing the 3 Rookies, especially after like the story that we went through getting those 3. Like that really bothered me losing these. But so I wanted to do the salty run back to recover everything. So what? We spent what? It was like a 2.5 hour, 3 hour. No, it was a 3 hour stream. Yeah, it was a 3 hour stream on Monday night to get all of them, right? Cool. Well, I figured that at worst, maybe it would take me 2 hours to get half of them. I spent 4 hours last night and only recovered the Mudkip and the Sobble out of the 9 that we got. So I have since then managed to recover basically everything now except for these 3 Rookies. So here we are. We're trying to get Rookity. It's been a rough like 24 hours, man. It's been bad. Like, doing the salty run back and dealing with the absolute most obscenely awful RNG I have gotten in recently, yeah, it's been bad. It's been really bad. Suffice to say, I am tired, and I have made absolutely certain that going forward my autosave is turned on. So we won't have to have that happen again, hopefully. But yeah, I've been going for Rookity now for about 15 minutes. Haven't gotten a single one, so we're not looking so hot right now. And then, but we're going to get all 3 of these back so we can have the whole Corviknight line again. We'll go through the Evos again. And then we actually are locked onto Charmander, and then so I'll go do the Charmander outbreak, and then I'm going to do something literally anything else. Like I want to do the Charmander outbreak, and then I just need to take a break that's not shiny hunting. Because these last night's really what did me in. Last night was awful. I said some of the most creative curse words possibly imaginable to the Sobble. It got all of my hate. It got all of my hate. And now, as a result, I hate Sobble. So here we are. Gosh. And I keep seeing these Rookity are throwing me off since it's nighttime. For some reason, it makes their little yellow bellies a lot more pronounced. So I keep seeing the flash of yellow, and it keeps making me stop because I keep, like, thinking that it's the shiny, but it's not. It's just their stupid yellow bellies again. It's wild to me how many of these we've turned through and just haven't gotten a single hit yet. So yeah, we're just going to keep running in a circle for the next 15 minutes, and then hopefully at some point... Yes, Arc confirmed Friday, yes. That is not getting rescheduled, so we'll still be Svartalfheim on Friday. I was actually planning on doing Arc tonight until this happened. Well, it was going to be in half and half tonight. Could still end up being half and half depending on how long this takes, but at the rate we're currently going, I'm not going to hold my breath anymore. Just a bunch of bluebirds. This guy's text box is still driving me mad. It blocks so much of the screen. Wait, are you just... Nope, you're blue. It is amazing how much of a difference... Oh, nice. When you get back, I'm going to ask if you're still overly sick or if it's almost gone. I don't know if you can still hear me. I don't know if you took your headset with you or not, but... I've asked that question. I'll repeat my question when you tell me you're back. Just in case. You fancy people with your wireless headphones. Almost gone. Hell yeah, nice. Good deal. It's no good when that lingers on longer than it should. That music glitch that happens right there still throws me off. This is crazy. What has been with this? This is wild. It's so wild that Monday night we just had a nice average night, and ever since that, it's just absolutely been the worst below average luck. It's insane. I do not know what is going on. Do not fall off this cliff. 20 minutes and no Rookity is wild, considering Monday night was 3-1. The desire sensor is real, and the game knows that I'm doing a salty run back, and it's making it as absolutely painful as it possibly can for me. I guess it's trying to drive home a message about me being too antsy and that I need to calm down and not go so fast, but I guarantee you I'm not going to learn my lesson, and I'm probably going to do it again, knowing how I am. Oh, man. So we're definitely going to have to do a second sandwich for this one. We're not going to get away with one sandwich one again. Imagine how much of my life I would have back if I just hadn't accidentally quit without saving on Monday. We'd be off shiny hunting something else. We'd have all the shinies in our box. There'd be no worry. But no. We live in this timeline. You know what's sad? If I remember correctly, I wasn't even trying to close out the game on Monday. It just, like, reflexed. I just reflexed because of the Pikmin speedrunning I've been doing recently. Because for the Pikmin speedrunning, I have to go to menu and close game out to reset so I can repractice an area. And since I've been doing that so much lately, I think my brain just autopiloted straight through it and just reset because of that. Oh, man. Yeah, last night's definitely catching up to me. This is crazy bad luck. I'm not stopping until we fully recover the Corviknight. Like, we have to fully recover the Corviknight. Like, I can't go on with a guilt-free conscience until that is resolved. Especially since that's going to be a YouTube short here eventually. Like, I want to recover it. How am I supposed to face anyone knowing that I don't have them anymore? I'm also 100%, like, I'm not going to say 100%, but I'm 99% certain that this Knackley over here, right there, that one specifically, is shiny locked. Because it has spawned there every single time in that exact same spot in the exact same way. It has never swapped to anything else, and typically whenever I see that, that means shiny lock. There's a couple of other critters in this game that are like that. That aren't legendaries, so I suspect that's one of them. God, we only have 7 minutes left on this sandwich. This is insane! For anyone who's not used to me shiny hunting, I am the way... Welcome back. Still haven't gotten anything. We're still dead in the water. Yeah, I'm used to getting like 9 shinies a night for like every 3 hours. So basically, like, I get 3 shinies every hour is what I'm used to, the average being. This is absolutely tanking our average. The last 4 hours of me shiny hunting has probably brought my average down to like 8, or not even 8, like 7 or 6. This has been insanely bad. And it's still dropping. And when I say that, like, 9 average, that's over a lot. That's over hundreds of shinies. So we're in, like, we're in the pits right now. I'm in the pits with this. I also have a tiny fear that a shiny has spawned at some point, and it's just despawned itself on this station here in the center. I figured out that if a Rookidee spawns close enough to it and just like happens to step over a border, it will just delete. It'll just cease to exist, and a lot of them have been spawning around it, so no way to confirm it, but it would not shock me if one has spawned around that Pokemon station and just deleted. I saw the little tiny gold fleck, which is literally a pickup item, and part of me was like, oh, is that it? No, it's not. It's a gold fleck, my guy. That is proof that I've been staring at this for too long. Oh, there's a bunch up there. Nothing. There's a couple things down there, but this is just like... There's one that ran out of the station. Curious. Oh, thank God, there's one. There's one! we got one of them! Oh man, now we just need the other two. Honestly, side note, the 1 out of 3 in chat, when you did that on Monday night, that is going to look so good in the video. When I make that short, having the 1 out of 3, the 2 out of 3, and the 3 out of 3 as we go through it, counting it down, is going to look great. But yeah, here we go again. I don't think that we're going to get lucky, though. And I don't think we're going to see a 2 out of 3 on this sandwich. I'm doing my best to keep hope, but this is soul crushing. I'm also finally starting to run out of monologue topics. It's a great system. I approve. I like it. That's nice to have the countdown. It's like, it makes it more hype, honestly. How much time do we have? Jeez, 3 minutes. I mean, when we did this on Monday night, we did have one in the last 3 minutes, didn't we? Wasn't that when we got the third one was the last 3 minutes? I think it was like close to the last 3 minutes at least. It was definitely in the last little bit of the sandwich. Yeah, because because we only had like a minute and a half left after I got that last one or something, and so we flew over to the town just to check the ones over there, and there was nothing. So maybe we have a little bit of luck again? Oh, when I was doing my recovery today, though, I did get a bonus shiny that I didn't get from Monday. So we've still lost a couple of them, but we did trade out, technically. The Magby that we got on Monday got replaced, which is great because I don't need Magby. So instead, we actually stumbled across a seal, which is great because that's one that I don't have, and it's a pain to tell when it's shiny, so that was very lucky. Very lucky and very good. So we'll probably, hopefully, get the other one here eventually. Minute and a half left. Are we actually going to see it? Probably not. Ouch. I forgot. I posted that short on YouTube, and Seaweed, Laweed, whichever name you want to go with, commented on it and was giving me grief. about the 3 Poplio. Because it sounds like my Sobble was his Poplio. Like, he was having a rough time getting a single Poplio, so me posting the video for 3-in-1 sandwich was just like driving the knife home. And I was just like, oof. Sorry, man. Not doing this to hurt anybody, just posting it because it's interesting and neat, and I think it'll do good viewership-wise. We actually did gain a couple more subscribers over the last couple of days on YouTube, so that's nice. The shorts definitely make a difference. Alright, I think I stepped on a bird. That's not a shiny, I just accidentally stepped on it. Okay. Oh, we have 10 seconds left on the sandwich. Maybe. I'm gonna stand right here and wait. Any hits? Any hits? Any hits? Negative. Oh, crap. Here we go. Okay. Once more into the breach. Here we go, my dudes. I have to do this, hopefully, one last time. Hopefully one last time, and then we can stop looking for repeats, and we can move on. Yeah, the worst time of the night. We have to make something that looks totally unappetizing. Are these sandwiches, by the way, you've seen them at this point, are these sandwiches like not the most cursed looking things ever seen? Like, how awful do these things look when they're literally like 9 cucumbers and 3 pickles? It's like, what? Who came up with this system for shiny hunting? This is so awful. At some point, I need to show off on stream what a normal one looks like so you can appreciate the tofu tower. Because for normal types, you have to use tofu, which are like the white blocks of just... They look like plastic. They're white blocks of plastic. You can make this giant tower, and it looks so funny when it's done. It's the worst sandwich by far. Okay, we teleported back out here. That's good. That actually worked. Hell yeah. Okay, once more with feeling. And I'm getting in the habit now of making the sandwiches on the one that's on stream, so people can at least see the cursors and stuff. Come on. Alright, we need the Prosquito. So he gives those, that, gold pick. You give all 3 of the Prosquito. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that correctly or not. I'm going to assume I'm not, but it is spelled Prosquito. Like, twisted mosquito type thing. Like, I don't know if that's right or not. That's the best I got. That is the absolute best that I got. This is definitely, like, not the worst sandwich, but it is kind of unsettling when it's just a giant slab of, flesh. It's just literally, it's just a slab of flesh. I don't even know what Prosquito is. Like, I know I looked this up once, and I think it was, like, really thin slices of pork or something, but it just... It looks unsettling. It looks unsettling. God, I hate these sandwiches. God, I hate these sandwiches so much. The saddest one is the bell pepper one. The bell pepper one looks funny when it's done. It looks like nothing. All right, here we go. Uncooked, unsmoked. Crudo is usually served thinly sliced. Okay, so it is ham. Thinly smoked, uncooked, unsmoked. That just sounds cursed. Is it like a popular dish somewhere? Like, I mean, obviously it has to be popular somewhere. Let me rephrase my question. Where is that actually popular? Is this a Spanish thing, a French thing, or somewhere else in Europe? I've never heard of it anywhere here in the US, at least. So I have to assume it's somewhere, probably in Europe. Italy. Okay. That explains a lot. Explains the name. So it's an Italian name. So, if it's dried, does that mean it's basically like uncooked, unsmoked, dry cured ham? What would that be? Would it be like really crunchy and like crumble? Like, what would that be like? That makes me think like brittle, papery, almost jerky-like. Am I wrong in assuming that? That'd actually be kind of a funny stream. We get all the funky recipe items that are in the sandwiches in this game, and we just see what they are. Like, we just get a sample from the local store or something, or get it shipped in, just so we can see what in the world it is. Kind of like the sandwich meat turkey. That's funky. Is that really all it is? Huh. I'm slowly getting more and more curious about this, like what this actually is. It's wild. Never heard of Prosciutto before. Never once cared, but they added it to this game, and I have to see it over and over, and now I'm borderline curious. Just to see what it's like in real life. Served alone? Wait, what? It's not like an ingredient you put on a sandwich or something? Like, I actually was thinking it was a sandwich item, because it looked like a sandwich item. You just serve it? By itself? Thin and papery. Is it... What do they serve it with? Like... Is it literally just it by itself on a plate, like no sides? Surely there's no way there's no way. That'd be so funny if that's actually the way it's like served. Like if it's, imagine if it was, all the pictures is just on a cutting board. I assume it's something to, oh, is it a charcuterie thing? It could be a charcuterie board thing. I didn't even think of that. That makes so much sense if that's what that is. Okay. If it's charcuterie, that makes complete sense, because that does look like something that you would do charcuterie style. That I would see. Okay. I'm no longer completely flabbergasted by its existence. I'm now just kind of gasted. We've degraded from flabbergasted to gasted. Is that? No, that's blue. This. Oh, God. I don't know if I just caught a glimpse of a yellow belly or if a shiny spawned and instantly despawned on the Pokestop. I saw a glimpse of yellow, but I couldn't tell if it was actually the full shiny or not. There's literally nothing I could do about that if that actually was the shiny. That's just like absolutely abysmal luck if it literally just offed itself that way. Which it very well could have offed itself. Annoying little birds. This strikes me as like a candidate for me potentially doing the picnic trick. Oops. It wasn't. Okay, that makes me feel better. But still, imagine if that had been the shiny. How much, dude? I'd be so pissed. Like, stuff like that is so aggravating in this game. The way that they will just spawn and cease to exist shortly after is absolutely aggravating. And again, that's why I'm so much fonder of the older style of, like, dex navving, because at least then you don't have to worry about the thing randomly disappearing off the screen. Back then, you just had to worry about, you know, like, it roaring and chasing you off, or it knocking itself out, which you still have to worry about in this game. It's just extra BS to deal with now. There's a picnic trick that I might try here in a minute. I did it for Sobble to make Sobble not completely awful. I might be about to do that here for Rookity just to, like, break this up and so we can stop running in a circle and not deal with the Pokestop. I'm debating it. I'm thinking about the best position. I might be about to pull the trigger on this. Where is the best spot? Are we doing this? So what I'm thinking right now, let me explain instead of internal monologuing right now, because I'm internal monologuing trying to figure out the best thing to do here. There's a trick that you can do where that picnic that you throw down to do the sandwich, if we throw that down, it will cause all the Pokemon here to despawn, which means I can just close the picnic out and reload them. It takes a minute to reload all of them, and it takes a minute to go through that process, which is why I'm not sure it's worth it. But if we can find a spot that's not in range of this Pokestop, it might be worth it, because then we don't have to worry about the risk of the Pokestop eating something. In range up here. Let me just try this. Let me just do an experiment. So we got none here right now. Here. The annoying part of the annoying part of doing the picnic thing is I actually don't need 2 controllers for this. I only need 1. I'm literally using 1 controller to open the menu, click it, and then that's it. Is this actually worth it? Oop, that's the wrong button. I feel like this is definitely slower, right? This doesn't feel like it's faster. Less dangerous? Yes. Faster? No. Well, there's a bunch over there. Maybe this is same speed. I think it is slower. Yeah, I think I agree. I think this is slower. That over there is great. It does the whole burst. If it wasn't for the camera speed, for being able to turn around and look behind me, it wouldn't be so bad. But that camera speed, I can't increase that. That's just, it's just agonizingly slow. Also, I don't like sitting in one spot just mashing 2 buttons for 30 minutes. It's not entertaining. Oh, I know why the Pokestop keeps making me think a shiny spawned. Because when it spawns on the Pokestop and starts to run away, it slowly fades out. It doesn't fade out instantly, which means it loses its opacity, which means that it looks orangish because the ground is orange. That is stupid and annoying. So anything that disappears by the Pokestop is probably going to look like it's a shiny, purely because the ground's orange. That is dumb. I like this guy who keeps saying, "Battle me, for I am mighty." Like, he definitely only has, like, level 10s or something. Guaranteed. This is an early game route. He's got, like, level 10s. He would literally explode if I battle him. It'd be over in 10 seconds. That is something they did in this gen that's a little bit nicer than previous gens. In previous generations, if a trainer sees you, like, you can't avoid the battle. The trainer's just going to battle you no matter what. So if you skip a bunch of trainers early on in the game, and then later in the game you're doing something else and accidentally get seen by one, you're screwed and you have to battle it and waste the time. This one, you just have the option of ignoring them completely, and you can just run around and never do any trainer battles. Is it better for the game overall? Honestly, probably not, because nobody does trainer battles anymore, because we don't have to, so nobody does. Is it nice for a playthrough standpoint where I don't have to do them because I don't want to? Yeah, that's pretty great. But it does feel weird that the Pokemon games are kind of starting to be defined as run through, catch a whole bunch of things, fight the final boss, and that's it. And you don't actually do any other battling. You're just collecting the rest of the time. For the most part. Whereas in previous generations, it was, you know, constant battles all the way through, and that was the primary way to level up. But it's evolved, it's changed, it's different. Not saying old is better, not saying new is better. It's just two different states of existence. That little speck on the ground looks like a shiny. Alright, I'm gonna say it. My eyes are burning. My eyes are hurting. I've been over-analyzing this monitor for too long now. So I've got a 32-inch staring at me in the face right now. That's my monitor is like massive, and it's bright. So I am taking in the full force of it constantly, which is probably not good for my eyes. I hate that little pathway. There's a little pathway that goes down there, and as I'm running away, I know for certain there are things spawning on that pathway behind me, and I am certain that a shiny has spawned over there at some point, without me knowing. And I'm not happy about it. That Knackley. Just had an interesting thought. Knackley, this is the dumbest thing for me to be distracted by. That's the stupid rock mushroom over here on the screen. That little rock that's moving around is called Knackley. I cannot help, based on its evolution and its... basically, so Knackley itself is very clearly a one-up mushroom from Mario. Like, it's obviously that's what it's supposed to be. It's a one-up mushroom from Mario. Yeah, it's promoting Mario for sure. It evolves into something that looks like a Minecraft cow. I think it's called Knacklestack. It looks like a Minecraft cow when it evolves. So I cannot sit here and help but wonder if that Pokemon was meant to just be one giant video game reference. And if it is, I have absolutely no idea what in the world the Final Evo is referencing, because the Final Evo just doesn't even look anything like the first two. Color-wise it does, but I mean theme-wise it's a total departure. 15 minutes in, once again, here we go. I'm getting to the point now where time has become a non-factor, and I'm not even aware of how much time we've lost running around and doing this. I'm not aware of any Digimon that looks like its final Evo. Like, if you look up the line, the final Evo is called Garganackle. It kind of looks like a Minecraft golem, sort of, but I don't think that's what it's supposed to be. But I don't know what it could be. I don't think there's a Digimon that looks like it. I'm not aware of one, at least. I don't remember any of them. I used to pay attention to Digimon a long, long time ago when I was a kid. I had trading cards for it. I remember watching the movies, but I never got into that series. It was none of my friends had anything to do with it, so I never got into it. My friends were all, Dude, yeah, I remember some of the Digimon evolutions out there are absolutely wild. There's some out there that are crazy. I can't remember any of the names of any of them, but you got some of them where they start off as a cute little fuzzy creature and it evolves into a chick, like, just not wearing anything. Like, how did we get from point A to point B? Like, how did this happen? Some of them are just like absolutely right field, or like the ones where they get to their final Evo and they're like, they just like pull guns out of everywhere. Here's some guns and swords. We just put them all over the place. One little cat turns into an F-16. That doesn't surprise me. I don't remember that one, but that doesn't surprise me. They had some cool ones though. There were some really cool ones that I was fond of when I was a kid. What? What the fuck is he doing? Sir, do you need help? Oh, he's fine now. That was weird. Did anybody else just see the crab that was absolutely headbanging? He was rocking out to some Metallica or something. He was having he was having fun. I love it when they get stuck like that and just absolutely wig out. It looks so funny when it just caught me off guard. I keep having to do double checks on some of these Ricketies because I keep seeing their yellow bellies from a distance. The problem is that from a distance, it's loading in only the yellow on some of these. If they're walking towards me, I only see the yellow. Am I seriously just only gonna get one Rickety? This is like next level bad luck. I've been holding on to this Joy-Con now so much over the last, I mean, my gosh, the 3 hours tonight, or, well, then, how long has it been? Hour and a half. I was on here for 30 minutes before getting on stream. So yeah, probably about 3 hours tonight. And the 4 or 5 hours I put in last night, my hand is starting to hurt. My hand is starting to hurt. I don't think Haplo is watching right now, but if he was, he would be touting about how much the Joy-Cons suck. I can hear it now. In the distance, I can hear him talking about the Joy-Cons and how much he hates them, and in this exact moment, I do not disagree. Dude, it's... You know what's weird? Is Monday wasn't even abnormal. Like, usually I end a 3-hour session with 9 shinies. That's not abnormal for me. This is abnormal for me. Monday was average. This is something else. I don't know. I'm the game is really mad at me for letting those shinies go, and is just absolutely giga punishing me right now. I'm absolutely getting blasted. I will once again say that it's really nice that we're listening to music that's not the Terradome stuff. I am so burned out on the Terradome theme. I really need to put on like lo-fi or something in the background just to get rid of it, but I think next week's stream I'll just kill the background music completely and we'll replace it with the lo-fi playlist I have that's copyright free. Then we can safely listen to something that's not the background on loop. I don't know if I'm going to do Rookidee again after this one. If we don't get it here, I might just like skip and go to something else, and we'll come back and do this, get the rest of this later. I don't know if I can do another 30 minutes of this spot. This bright orange is killing me. Yeah, I think we'll finish this up. I'm like making plans in my head again. I'm getting distracted. I really need to stop doing that. So yeah, we'll do finish up this sandwich that we're stuck on right now. We're probably only gonna. God, we have 8 minutes left. This is ridiculous. We might get another Rookidee here. We might not, and then we will go and we'll go do Charmander because I really want to burn through that before it disappears. The outbreaks only last for a day. So I don't know how long it'll take or how much resetting it'll take to get to a Charmander 1 again. So I'd really like to get it knocked out right now before it's gone for the day. Plus, that one has a much better chance of being a 3-in-1, so it should be a little more exciting than this. Oh my god, you could put a shiny in there, and I don't think I'd see it. That is so bright. Okay, I'm here to officially say I think that Rookidee is easier to see at night. I think it's easier to see at night than it is at day, because this is insanely bright. I also am pretty sure from what I can tell that stream's been running pretty smooth, even though I've been recording at the same time I've been streaming. I don't think there have been any major issues tonight. No one's told me there have been any major issues, and I haven't seen any major issues on the stream that I have pulled up, so I think I'm good to keep doing this in the future, which is great, because that's going to save me, well, that's going to save me download time later on, and it's also going to mean that my videos on YouTube will be higher quality going forward, which is obviously good. Because I'll just have direct from source instead of what I was doing, which was downloading from Twitch. Nothing. Yeah, this is definitely not looking good. Garbage internet? What internet speed do you have over there? Like, how bad is it? Like, I'm used to what I've got. Like, I've got... It's like 300... I think it might be... I don't know how much. It's big. It's big enough that I stopped counting. Upload speed I care a little bit more about now. Upload speed is what I'm fighting now. That's what I really care about, so... I've completely stopped paying attention to download speed. I hit the point where I'm good. Why can't I not get another yellow bird? Like, ah, the rain's back. Great. Well, that's good enough. Good enough to know that, yeah. The joys of satellite. And by joy, I mean there's no joy. God damn it. I saw the... I thought for sure I was looking at a shiny, and I was getting really excited, and I was making a beeline to it, and I got there, and it wasn't a shiny. This sucks. I cannot believe that we're having this bad luck. This is, like, obscenely bad luck. Joys when there's no clouds, but wow. Holy cow, that is something I am very grateful that I don't have to worry about. That's insane. I thought the hotspot internet that I used back in the past was bad, but I didn't have to worry about clouds back then, at least. Yikes. God, we have 3 minutes. This is bullshit. This is insanely bad luck. God damn. Yes, that is true. We have been stuck in a hell of a rain pattern. I know it's still supposed to continue for us for at least another day, last I checked, so you guys are definitely probably still in the thick of it. Yeah, I remember when we had DirecTV and how spotty that would get when storms and stuff would roll through, so I think I got at least some idea of what you're dealing with over there for the internet stuff. And that absolutely sucks. Hopefully someday you can get away from that and get on like a nice fiber line. And then you can experience all the joys of fiber. That also might have sounded sarcastic. That wasn't intended to sound sarcastic. Like, genuinely, fiber is, like, pretty great. And that's always nice. Although that makes me wonder, like, how obscenely bad was the old internet that you had? I remember when I was a kid, I had internet that was, like, just 74 kilobytes down, and we were stuck with that forever. And when I got to, like, megabyte speed internet, I thought it was, like, we were finally free. When in reality, I was, like, the only household out of all my friends that still had that bad internet because, yeah. Couldn't convince my parents to get anything better. I cannot believe this. We have spent a whole hour on this, and we're only going to probably end up with one Rookity out of this. I thought for sure this would be a solid 2 sandwich and done thing. But nope. I will not touch that then. I've never even heard of that. Yeah, I've never heard of Sudden Link. That's a new one for me. Are you shiny? No, you're not. You're still blue. Oh my god, we have 18 seconds. There's no way. Oh, shoot. Of course I walked into something. Well, that pretty much ends that. I cannot believe that. 30 whole minutes. Probably close to 2,000 Rookidee. And not a single one that was shiny. That's insane. Oh, we are in such a bad spot with this right now. Okay, well, I guess we'll have to continue working on trying to recover that another time, because I can't do another 30 minutes of Rookidee. I will go insane. So we'll have to just do that either off-stream. Probably off-stream. I'll probably knock it out off-stream at some point, maybe tomorrow night even. I'll get on here and try to see if I can get it. Okay. So to get away from Rookidee, just so we can literally see something new tonight and not continue to redo Monday night. I can't believe we have spent tonight redoing Monday night. That's terrible. Okay. Let me get this set up. Here we go, doing a sandwich again once more. But this is a new one. We're doing something different. Be happy for that at least. We are going for the Charmander finally. We are hopefully going to get... This one could be a 3. This could be a 3, especially after... The game owes me a 3 after what it has put me through over the last, like, however many hours of this. Like, I am owed something. I'm waiting on this to pop up. It's taking a second. There we go. Come on. You know, it's weird. I might be superstitious. But the bad luck didn't start until I started doing the hosting of the sandwich making with this console instead of my side console. That's new. That is very new. Well. Haven't had that happen before. I wish you could see my other console. What? Huh. I'm thinking the main console might be cursed at this point, but I wish that I could have the other view up on the screen right now for my Switch Lite, because what it just did is psychotic. That looked hilarious. It teleported a ghost. Okay, so we kept the Rookidee. That's nice. Okay, so we didn't lose anything. Thank God for autosave. But still, that was weird. Okay. Let's see what happens this time. After whatever that psychotic mess was. I'm going to give it a second, because I think I... Oh, you know what? That could have done it. Did I just hit it too fast? Maybe I just hit it too fast. Yeah. I could have just hit too... What? Wait, we're getting exactly what I just saw on the other console. Huh? And it's fine. What the fuck? Did you see that? It teleported him in and then he just disappeared. But he's still in. It's still working. That looked hilarious. That was so weird. Okay. I don't know what's going on, but it is freaking me out. Let's get into this. I don't remember what the recipe is for fire, so give me 1 second to get to my recipe list. It is... I know it's a pepper. I just don't remember. It's red pepper. Okay. This one's red pepper. And then these two over here. That. And we're done. Okay. So when the shiny hunting has been going really well, it's been when this has been the host. So when we've had the purple background and the cursed smoke effect and everything else. So let's see if my overly superstitious self is onto something here. Let's see what happens if we get a 3 and 1. If we get a 3 and 1, no! Does that count? Does that count? Is he holding on for dear life? Oh my god, he's like holding on for dear life. He's on the table on one, but not on the table on the other one. I don't know what's happening. He teleported back onto it. What is happening? He's still off! I am so easily entertained. He's off completely! The game just thinks it's fine. Okay. Whatever. I don't care. I'll take it. That is quite possibly the most I have ever seen an ingredient off. Yeah, it worked. Sparkling and firepower. That worked. Okay. I have never seen it go that far off the sandwich and actually still count. That looked hilarious. At one point, it was literally just off the thing. It was on the table. Like, it should have despawned, but there's some kind of desync going on between the consoles right now, so... Wow. Okay. Here we go. Finally, we are moving on and going after the Charmander, which is right over here. Okay, so since this is an outbreak, it's not just about resetting them. We also need to kill some of them. So I get to count now. I have to get up to like 50 or 60, I can't remember the number, but we're at 5 right now. What are you doing, you giant beluga? Get back in your ball. 6. So as this goes up, the chances of shiny also goes up, which is what's great about these outbreaks. 8. Shit. I didn't mean to roll into it. And yeah, for those trying to track and figure out if a shiny's popped, the shiny Charmander turns yellow. So we're looking for a yellow lizard. 10, 11. Well, I can't take this anymore. Get out of here, you slow, sluggish thing. Get out there. Okay, so that should be 13. Alright, so there's only one thing with this outbreak that concerns me. It is this bush. 13, 14, 15. I'm also trying really hard. If it knocks out something that's not a Charmander, I lose the chain. So I have to be very careful right now, because there's a lot of Toduo running through here like idiots. I'm counting right now, so I'm like focusing. So that pop-up that just appeared, so that should be 30. So it said the number of Charmander is starting to go down. That means that we're getting higher up the chain. It means we're getting closer to the outbreak potentially just deleting. Stop it, stop it, stop, stop, stop. Come back. Woo, that was close. So, will you do your job and actually get in there and fight something? Thank you. Anyway, we don't want the Charmander to go and stop despawning. So as soon as we see it say, it looks like it's going to stop soon or some variant of that, we have to stop hitting, and then we should be okay. I believe we are at 33, but I might have lost track in the middle of that. I think this is 40 that's about to pop here. So I think that's 40. 41. 2. That deerling that's in the middle of all of this is freaking me out. Oops, ran into that. So we're already at boosted odds compared to what it normally is. I don't have the odds up in front of me right now, so I can't tell you what it is right now, but I know it's more than what it normally is. Oh, we've already got one. Yo. Yeah. Awesome. There's one. Like I said, it's a little bit better, so hopefully we can get a 3-1 and make up for just how awful everything else has been tonight. I would love to pop off with the Charizard tonight. No, stop trying to evolve. Stop it. Oh my god. Stop. And thank you for ruining Charmander for me. I'm never going to be able to see it the same way again. That's pretty funny, though. I've never heard anyone call Charmander that. That's hilarious. I don't remember what number I was at now. I don't remember if it resets or not, but I'm just going to go up a little bit more. Three. 4. Come on, get in there. No. About 40. We're at like 46, I believe. We're at 46 right now. I'm still watching to see when it says the encounters look like they're thinning out or whatever, like almost gone. 8. 9. Definitely getting lower. Okay. I probably can go ahead and stop at this point. Man, we are going to have eyes in the back of our heads for this one. They are spawning all over the place here. This might be a candidate for the picnic. We might picnic this. Okay, I'm killing it. Okay, we're stopping here. Get back on the ball. Alright, so we should be good, I think. Now we just gotta get them to keep resetting and see how many we can get to pop. This might be a picnic candidate, because they're spawning all over the place. If I can find a spot where we can just narrow it down and just, like, shotgun through them, it might be best. than me running around and forcing spawns this way. As much as I would rather run around, this might be more tactically sound to sit and picnic. Particularly picnic up against the wall is what I'm thinking. I don't know. Let's see. I can just do this. I'm just going to go in a circle. How about that? What if we go in a circle here and we just kind of come up here to the wall, hug it, and then we swing back out? And then I can keep looking behind me? So it's been a long time since I've played Red and Blue, but I think if I remember correctly, when I was a kid, the starter of my choice was Squirtle, not Charmander. So sorry to the Charmander fans, I was over here picking Squirtle. Blastoise was far more metal. I knew there were Litleo over here, I knew it. This is why I'm doing it as part of this, and not by itself. Honestly, though, even though if we hadn't gotten this outbreak, when I was doing Sobble, I noticed that there was a spot where Charmander was spawning and I wasn't seeing anything else. So, even if we hadn't gotten this outbreak, I had a chance of a spot that we could have gone for it on. Okay, he's hiding in the shadow of the tree. I can't tell if he's gold or orange. I think he's just orange. Dodo is freaking me out. Alright, well, so we should be... I mean, I think I've done everything I can to make this outbreak as good as possible. So now we're just milking as much else as we can get out of it. Hopefully we can get another 2. I'd really, really, really want to get another 2 to try and make up for the Rookity disaster. and if we finish off Charmander in one sandwich, then we'll go back to doing Rookity and see if we can't walk that back. I think I need to say... I think I have to picnic this. I hate to say it. I think this is a picnic candidate. Because of the positioning, I think it's a picnic candidate. Let's check this out. Oh my god, I hate the camera. I wish I could zoom out further. I really don't like how forced zoomed in I am. Oh wow, that's really throwing me off now. Okay, picnic is definitely not worth it here. I was hoping it would be, it's not. That definitely did not make a difference. Captain Bravo was following me. Oh, I see where the core spawn is. I see it now. I thought the core spawn was on the tree. It's not. Alright, so they are spawning on the hill. That's where the center of the outbreak is. The center of the outbreak is on the hill, it looks like. Well, it looked like it was. Now it's out over here. Curious. Maybe it's just a bigger circle than I thought it was. I thought outbreaks were a little bit tighter, but this is pretty spread out. If I get a Pyroar or a Litleo on this sandwich, I am going to absolutely lose my shit. I'm going to be so upset if a Pyroar or a Litleo, of all things, shows up and ruins everything. Come on, reset. My God, there's a ton out here. Wow, they go. Wow, wow. Even ignoring the outbreak, there's tons in this area. Holy crap. Oh, is that the thing? Oh, that could be the thing. It could just be that it's not a wide outbreak. There's an outbreak and then just a natural spawn point here for them. Oh. That curious. Okay. Really? So there's just a ton. That's a shiny, right? That's a shiny? Yes? We're gonna recover it. We're gonna make up for the Rookidee, maybe. Oh, of course it's not a critical capture right now. Come on. Nope. I don't think I can recall him now. Yes, we got the second one. I am not nicknaming this thing that. I refuse. I'm just throwing Ultra Balls. Eventually it'll crit. There's no point in false swiping. I've figured that much out. I'm not wasting my time with it. Not in this. It has Flare Blitz? Ladies and gentlemen, we are in danger. I did not know it had that. Oh man, it has Flare Bits. I'm a little bit scared now. I'm a little scared. I wasn't really worried, and now I'm a little worried. So, when I was talking earlier, there are Pokemon that can knock themselves out. Flare Blitz is definitely a candidate. It hits real. It does a lot of recoil. If he Flare Blitzes multiple times in a row, we're in trouble. Yeah, I see it. It's fair. I'm just not nicknaming it that. God damn. Really? Oh, he's gonna kill Goldango. Oh, this is wild. Wow. He actually took out Goldango. Huh. Okay. We are in a little bit of danger right now. I'm a little worried. Like I said, I can't hit this thing. I can't do anything to it. There's nothing I can do to it right now. It is we're in trouble. I can't hit it with false swipe. It might end up knocking itself out. There we go, finally. Okay. I'm not saying it. I can't say it. I want to turn this into a short. I can't say that out loud. We got the lizard. We got the yellow lizard. How about that? So that's yellow lizard number 2. We need one more, and then we're done. What is happening on my screen? What is going on the right side? What the hell? Why is there a flight point and a Charmander just floating suspiciously in the void? Huh? That was a very strange glitch that just happened. Okay. How much time do we have? We have 13 minutes to get one more lizard. I feel like that's a little more feasible than it may seem. I'm accidentally completing blueberry quests while we're doing this. So that thing that just popped up in the top right corner, that was a quest thing that goes on. It's for the blueberry quests. The blueberry quests are what you have to do in order to unlock the starters spawning in these areas. So like Charmander that we're looking at right now, it doesn't normally spawn here. I had to buy it by farming the blueberry points. So once I get enough of those, we can unlock another one of the biomes and get the starters there. No way! Yes! 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 Finally! Finally! We finally have good luck on this absolute awful night! Finally! Hello, YouTube! Because this is going on YouTube. Oh god, here we go. I'm seriously considering masterballing this. I am seriously thinking about masterballing this. You barely got out Here We Come before you had to change it to It's Arrived. That thing got here fast. God, I'm really tempted to masterball it. I'm really tempted. Let's see how long it takes. If Baxcalibur goes down, we're masterballing it. We're gonna have to masterball it if Baxcalibur goes down. But yeah, I can't do anything to it with that Flare Blitz. That sucks that it has Flare Blitz. That's awful. Come on, give me a crit. Give me a crit capture. I will Master Ball this. I will Master Ball this. Don't tempt me. So remember the other night when I said I've been saving this Master Ball in case of an emergency? I think we finally might have arrived at the moment. Let's see. Nope, nope, we critted. There we go. We're good. 3 lizards, 1 sandwich. We have done it. We have gotten all 3. This lizard number 3. God. I love it. Stop trying to evolve! Oh my god, stop! Okay, I need to deposit. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna deposit this Rookity because he's driving me up the wall now. Alright, so we're done here. We don't need any more, we don't need any more piss lizards. There, I said it. We don't need any more of them. We got all of them, so we're gonna... Will you please move to another slot? Thanks. Okay, so that's not bad. We've kind of made up for the absolute garbage luck we've been having. There is one more thing we're gonna try and see if we can get. So, we're done here. Lizards acquired. We no longer care. I am going to revive Goldengo just in case a disaster happens. With whatever's left of this sandwich, which is not much, we are going to go and see if we can get a Finnegan. It's very, very low chance that we're going to get a Finnegan, but I'm at least going to go over there and we're going to try it. So Finnegan is all the way just to the north of this flight point. If we can get a Silver Fox... If we can get a Silver Fox, that makes up for everything. That honestly, getting the 3 Charmander makes up for pretty much all of it. But if we get a Finnegan, I will stop complaining about all of this. I still have a right to complain right now. Getting a Finnegan takes away that right. You're fucking kidding me! You're fucking kidding me! You're fucking kidding me! I just got here! I just got here! What? I can't! There's no way! I just got here! I just got here! Oh my god! There is no fucking way! Don't ruin the fox for me. Don't ruin the pretty little silver fox. I cannot believe that. I cannot believe that just happened. I am completely flabbergasted. I am totally flabbergasted and flabbergasted. Okay, so to try and put into perspective what just happened, that's like... It's a 1 in 800 for what just happened, normally. But Finnegan is completely dominated here. It is the low spawn. It's like a 10% or something compared to these other ones. So not only did we arrive here and instantly get the 1 in 800, We got the 1 in 800 when it's surrounded by all kinds of other things. It had to bullseye that fox. It had to bullseye that fox. We just got all of the shit luck that we have been farming tonight and last night. All of that just came to head. It literally just popped. That was the game paying us back. I saw it. Dude, I saw it standing there, and I just couldn't fathom that it was it. It took a second for my brain to catch up and realize I wasn't seeing things. Like, it was actually there. Like, I can't believe that. I haven't popped off like that for a shiny since I can't even remember. I literally cannot remember the last time I popped off quite like that. Oh my god, and it's nighttime. I just realized that. It's nighttime. It's even rarer for Fennekin to spawn in the first place because the stupid Pyroar is everywhere. Holy shit. Oh wait, yeah, that's gonna be a short by itself. So we're gonna have a short of the Charmander. We're gonna have a short of the Fennekin. Just purely that reaction, because that was just pure, unadulterated joy of seeing the little silver fox. How much time do we have left? We have 5 minutes left of this. It's only 10 o'clock. So, I think I actually hurt myself when I popped off there. The Piss Lizard short's gonna be great. Damn it, you're getting me to say it now. You know what? I think I've seen people call it that before. I think I've heard someone. It sounds really familiar the more I sit and think on it. I feel like this is not the first time I've heard someone call it that. It's tickling the back of my brain. I swear I've heard it somewhere else. And just so we're clear, Rookity is still going to be a short. Even though those Rookity no longer exist, we're still going to make that into a short. 3 Rookity, 1 sandwich. So at least that'll be forever. They'll forever be remembered, I guess, even though they're all dead. Oops. I'll also be totally honest, I was starting to fall asleep there for a minute while we were doing Rookity. I was having a hard time staying awake. I feel all the adrenaline right now. Like, I got all the adrenaline going. There's something we're going to do after this, too, that I haven't done before. I don't want to spoil it just yet because I think it's really interesting. I don't know how to do it, but I know it's there. So we got 5 minutes, and then we're going to do something unusual. Okay, but this has been great. A character? Oh, no. I'm scared. What kind of character? The fact that you're, like, leading into this with Piss Lizard really worries me, just so we're clear. I'm really worried. Where is this going? Piss Wizard. I don't know what I expected. I don't know what I expected, but I'm still amused. But is he... Okay, so wait, what was it? Was this for something? Like, there's got to be a story to this, right? Is there a story behind this wizard? If this was like a D&D character, you have a golden opportunity to make it a lizard. But what if it was a lizard? What if it was a... What if it was a Piss Lizard wizard? This has just gone off the end. This is so gone, but I don't care. I'm having fun. Magical blob. It sounds like... You know what that sounds like? This sounds like a really twisted version of Frosty the Snowman. Somebody dropped it in a toilet, and then it just went downhill from there. Like the magical hat. Like, they just let it fall in the toilet and the rest is history. You know what? This is the version of Frosty the Snowman where they made Frosty out of yellow snow. Oh god, there has to be a short or like a video. Someone has got to have done something like that where Frosty was made out of yellow snow. That has to be a thing somewhere on the internet. There's no way someone hasn't thought of that. Frosty, what's it? You're yellow. Oh no, what does it mean? What does it mean? Tell me. Oh man. Oh god. Alright, we have a minute left. Just 1 minute left and then we're done, but I don't need anything else. We're just kind of checking. This Let's be honest, this sandwich was done the instant that Finnegan showed up. Like this sandwich was over. I'm saving real quick so we don't lose the Finnegan. I know autosave is turned on, but I'm just like scared now. I do not want to lose that fox. Ah, we got a loading screen. Nope, there we go. Something about this biome in particular, there's something in it that the Switch doesn't like trying to load. I have no idea what it is. But there's something here it doesn't like. God, I think I pulled something in my shoulder when I popped off. There's like my shoulder's actually kind of bothering me now. Another Finnegan, but nothing. Litleo, I think we are basically done. Oh, son of a bitch, we're not done. Of course, the sandwich just had to throw one more in. Like, I'm not mad, but at the same time, it's another Litleo, so I'm kind of mad. I'm really tired of getting these things. I'm really tired of seeing Litleo. It's like the game was like, we did you a solid, so here, we're going to give you one last Litleo just for the meme. Thanks, game. Appreciate it. Okay. That is fantastic. I cannot overstate how insane that luck was. That luck that just happened there was absolutely unbelievable. That's insane. Okay, so what I want to do real quick, it's 10:20, so I do want to do one more sandwich. But before we do that, I just want to try something that I've never tried before. I've never cared to try. I don't know how to do this though. What is this feature? Center of the terrarium, complete 2 tasks, receive the synchro machine. Oh, do I not have this? Hang on. I think this was added, so I don't know that I have this. This could be really cool. This could be really cool. Oh, is it you? Oh god, here we go. I think we're about to see something crazy happen. I'm waiting. was right. This is a thing. I remember when this was added, I just didn't care. I care now. I really care now. Oh my god, he can speed up. I don't think he can jump. Yeah, there's no jumping animation. He can only run around, but this is hilarious. I can run around as the shiny. There's a remote control fox. That is exactly what it is. It's a little RC car. Three rare candies for that. Let me finish this real quick. There's one more thing, and then we'll go back and try to do the Rookity again. We'll go and do the Rookity here again in a second, see if we can finish that off. But I just wanna get this unlocked because now I care. Oh, it can attack. Oh, and it can collect shit off the ground. This is. This poor fox is like not like instantly got knocked out. I saw that coming from a mile away. Okay, well, that satisfied my curiosity. I just wanted to see it. I knew it existed, but I never cared until now. I never had a reason to care, but now we have a silver fox, so that's 2 Finnegan. We will need 1 more Finnegan at some point, but my urgency to hunt them has now dropped since we just got that one. Let's go ahead and put it back in the box before it gets knocked out by something. But heck yeah, that's looking a lot better. Look at that. 3 Charmander, Litleo. If we could just get those Rookity back, we will only be in business. But hey, wait. Wait, did you notice? That was the sandwich where we went back to the other Switch as the host. Again, I'm not superstitious, but it's weird that this is happening fairly consistently. Let's see if it happens again. So we'll make the other Switch host again. And try to see if we can confirm if this is just confirmation bias or if something's actually going on here. Yeah, we're going back to Rookity. That's the plan. We need to recover those last 2 so that way I can stop thinking about what happened Monday night. And then we can go into Friday night not thinking about this at all. We can just go to Friday night and play Svartalfheim without actually having to think about what happened. Or the ones that are missing. Alright, give it a second. Okay. Last one. This is going to be the last hunt for the night since it's 10:24. It should be right at 11 when this one finishes. So let's get those 2 Rookity. Also, it's worth mentioning, we got 5 shinies on that sandwich. That was a 5 shiny sandwich. Okay. Let's pop this. Evolved. Make sandwich. Make sandwich. Nope, stop that. Hey, the smoke screen effect is back for some reason. I still don't know what's causing that, just so we're clear. I have no idea. You can't even see the sandwich on the main console. It's just gone. Oops. Grab it. It's a lot harder to make the sandwich on this. It's really hard to see. I'm going to stick the flag over there. Now it looks like a little boat. It kind of looks like a little boat with the flag. What is happening on the main screen? Why is the sandwich in the plate? What the fuck? What? It's on fire and smoking. What? This game has issues. This game has issues. Just... It looks like a sinking ship. Right? Like, it kind of looks like the Titanic going down because it's like submerging under the plate. And it's got the little flag on its back like a boat. It looks like a sinking ship. This is the dumbest comparison that I could make, but I can't unsee it. God. That has been such a weird night. This started off just, like, absolutely not doing anything, and it's just, in the last hour, has just gone mad with the glitches and the shiny luck. But this last hour is why so many people like shiny hunting, because it's literally the same thing as gambling. It's the same idea as gambling, where you get that hit off of, you know, getting a whole bunch of shinies in a row. It's the same thing as gambling. But hey, at least I'm not spending real-life money. I'm just spending time hunting for Pokemon. I think the other thing about shiny hunting that makes it so intriguing and so addicting is it's not like how do I put this? It's not a one game thing. Like, you can bring the Pokemon forward to other games. Like, I still have all the Pokemon that I caught back in Ruby and Sapphire when it came out in 2004. I still have all of them. So all these shinies I'm getting, I will just be able to take them into the next game, and then the next, and 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 that's what keeps me anchored. If they ever get rid of that, or something ever happens to get rid of all of them, I will stop playing instantly. Because I will not do all that again. I will not do that all again. Surely we can get the Rookidee on this go-around, right? After all of that just happened. I'm really curious to see if this sandwich ends up popping off or not. If this sandwich doesn't pop off, then that at least disproves my theory about the hosting thing. But if it does pop off, I'm going to continue to assume that I'm correct and that there's something with the hosting that affects this. There's not supposed to be, and I've literally never heard of anything like that, but my god, I'm getting really superstitious here. What if I show up to the next shiny hunting stream and, like, I've gone full superstitious and I've got, like, tinfoil hat, a necklace of garlic cloves around my neck. I've got like a cross. We got like all the anti-bad spirit stuff just to like really, really sell it. I'm not gonna do that. That'd be funny, but I'm not gonna do it. Please let us get the Rookidee so we can stop thinking about this and we can move on. Trying to find the happy medium between running really fast and looking behind me is really difficult in this area. Like I said, those Sobble spawns just broke me earlier. Like, I'm so scared of things despawning now. I'm wondering... Maybe I need to just run faster and just stop stopping. Maybe I just keep running. Maybe that's the difference. God dang it. Well, paid for that instantly. Kind of scoping. I'm just going to keep running. Well, as much as I can. If I see one that catches my eye, I'm going to stop and study it for a second. Alright. Continue running. I don't know what I'm going to hunt next week now. When we do the Pokemon stream on Monday again. I don't know what I'm going to hunt when we come back to this. We'll have to see. Gosh dang it! It'll probably be the Canyon Biome starters. We'll probably go over there and go for Trico and Lit and some of the other ones that have really cool shinies. I know. I really want to believe that changing the host will make a difference, but we're going to find out. Can't go any faster, though. I'm trying to check as many of the side ones as I can. I do genuinely think, though, that this shiny is easier to see at night than it is during day because of how shiny the ground gets. The ground being so shiny is making this very difficult. I wish I could fast forward the time, but there is no way to fast forward it. Which is stupid. I really think that's a mistake. Need the second Rookidee so we can get the Corviknight and the Corvisquire back, so we can be fully back to where we were at. The people need it, game. Come on. Don't let the people down. My gosh, this orange is like egregiously orange. Like, this ground is insane. It's so bright. We must have done this at night on Monday, because I do not remember this. We must have done this at night. I just do not, like, this feels egregiously. Funny how making a bunch of sandwiches in a video game can kind of do that to a person, huh? Just make sure that your sandwich isn't only pickles and cucumbers, like it is in this game, or Prosquito. Make the sandwich out of Prosquito. Golden opportunity, man. Come on, bird. It'll be Bologna. Oh, fair enough. That's not as exciting as Prosquito. I still don't know if we're pronouncing that right, honestly. I don't know if we're pronouncing Prosquito right, but I can't think of how else to pronounce it. I wonder if there's a better place for me to be doing this. Wait. There might actually be a better place for me to be doing this. I just realized that. What the fuck? His ball is floating. We're gonna have to go back and clip that. That was weird. I know why it happened, but it's still disturbing. Here, I'm gonna get away from this spot. I have an idea. Based on what I saw the other night when we were flying away from this, I want to hunt in a different spot for a minute. Where was that at? Is it over here? Okay, there we go. This is the spot that I was looking for. Let's hunt here for a minute. Yeah, let's do this, because I can just run in a circle here. I can literally just run in the circle. This is far more entertaining for me. And we're getting a little bit better spawns that are a little bit easier to see. They're also spawning in clumps, which is good. Make it a little more obvious when one of them pops. Nice! Yeah, did you see what I mean? Like, it was really cursed. It was just, like, in the background, just... it was just hovering on its own. That would be funny to put on a short and just put like that alien, like the, oh my god, Ancient Aliens. I think it was the Ancient Aliens theme in the background of the ball just levitating on its own. It's weird how the game does that. It like purposely unloads the people, and but it'll leave the items. So you just end up with a bunch of disjointed items just freely floating in the void. Like, it's disturbing. This might just be confirmation bias, but this feels like a better spot for running around. I feel like I'm seeing them a lot easier, and the fact that they're spawning in groups is going to make it a lot more obvious when one of them is different. God damn it. I didn't mean to run into him! I don't see anything over there. Keep running. See anything up there? This kind of feels like weird NASCAR or something, just going in loops. just going in an infinite loop here. What? He was in the bush! He was in the bush! That's not fair! I didn't see him. He was in the bush. He jumped me. Not see anything up there. Oh my god, it's almost been 15 minutes already. Like, come on, game. Please, let me stop doing this. Please let me just recover what we lost on Monday so I can move on with my life. I want to be free of this pain. Not seeing anything. The other reason why I'm not, like, worried about hunting over here, is because even though Corvusquire is spawning here, we already have a Rookity, so if I get 2 Corvusquires back to back, that's fine. We'll just evolve one of them into Corviknight, and then we're still done, because we already have the Rookity taken care of. That crystal down there is doing some funky stuff. That looks really weird. Okay, so far it is feeling like my theory about the picnic and the host is just confirmation bias, so Can throw that out the window. Maybe. Unless I get like a bunch of hits here in a second. But I have a sneaking suspicion I'm not going to. Ooh, they're spawning behind me. Great. Love it. By love it, I mean I hate it. The adrenaline is starting to wear off. I'm starting to crash. I can feel it. The adrenaline hit of the shiny Fennekin is definitely starting to wear off. I can't tell if we're actually running into more or not. It feels like we are, but it's hard to tell. Where art thou, shiny bird? Where is the golden orb? I need the golden orb. I just realized that Rookity is really the truest definition of a orb. It is literally an orb. It is so round, you could definitely throw it like a tennis ball. In the anime, I don't know why this just came back to me, but I remember in the anime there was like an actual episode themed around baseball, and for some reason that just flew back into my head, and now I'm just picturing poor Rookity being used as a baseball. I have absolutely no idea why that just returned me out of nowhere, but that just, yeah, now we got that image living rent-free in my head. This is wild to me that we can have back-to-back luck of the 3 Charmander, 1 Sandwich, and the Fennekin, and a free Litleo, which I don't really care about, so we're not really counting that. But it's weird to me that we can have stuff like that and then just follow it up with this. It was a nice little vacation. I enjoyed the nice little jolt of shiny luck while it lasted, but damn. We are back in the pits. Right back in the mines. Whoa, that was close. I almost stepped on those. Jesus, we only have 12 minutes and I still haven't gotten a hit yet. Damn. Orb? Nope, that was a bush. I saw the bush. I thought it was a orb for a second. I thought a bush was a orb. I am definitely going cross-eyed. Send help. Come on. You know you want me. Don't you want me, baby? Man, between this and Sobble, it's unreal the difference in luck between Monday and these last 2 nights. It's been insanely different for even just the same ones. Like, Rookity was like... We're getting hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of encounters with this thing. Like, we are just flying through this, and we're just not getting any hits. It's wild to me. Although, I can't help but wonder how many am I just not seeing? Because of how bright the ground is. How many have we just not seen? I can't help but wonder if that's honestly the difference. How many have spawned that we just haven't seen because they blend in? I kind of had the same fear about Sobble, too. That was something with Sobble that I was worried about because of that stupid thin. Paper thin thing. They always were aimed at me. Can never see it. That Fletchender is throwing me off. So yeah, it looks like we're mostly rookie here, with the exception of that Fletchender that keeps flying around. So if you see the red thing flying around, it's not a shiny, it's just a Fletchender that's throwing us off. You little bastard, of course you'd point right at me with a yellow belly. Stop that. Maybe I go back to the Pokestop here in a second. Don't think I won't. I definitely feel like we're getting more encounters here. I feel like we're seeing more, but... Oh, welcome back. Did you get sandwiched? You have missed literally nothing. We are still not seeing any shinies. Fully in the pits. I'm gonna fly back to the Pokestop. Just so I can go back to something more familiar. Damn, I thought for sure with all these multiples that are spawning here, like there's so many groups of 5. Wow, you made 2 of them, nice. Damn, you were hungry. Just please tell me that both of them are actually sandwiches and not just like a stack of pickles on a sandwich. Like, after the last couple of days, like it's just like it wouldn't shock me. Nothing would shock me after all this. I might reset for an outbreak. We have how much time? We have 8 minutes. Bread, bologna, ketchup, and my God. Ketchup and mustard. That's a lot of condiments. I've never done many. I can literally say I've never done a bologna sandwich in my life, so I have no idea if that's normal or not for those. I got nothing to compare that to. If I make a sandwich, it's usually peanut butter and jelly. Usually however you are on the peanut butter, so it's at least somewhat healthy. I find the jolt it gives me usually helps me get through the day. For you, it's normal. Fair enough. I guess that's all that really matters. If it's your normal and you vibe with it, go for it. Ain't nobody can hate on that. See, I feel like most people, it's like, you know, it's one of those things where it's like each person has their vibe. It's fine. Everybody can devour their food and whatever they want. The only thing that we all have to agree on is that it is a crime to put pineapple on pizza. And sardines. Sardines and pineapple should never be on pizza. And I will stand by that comment. Good, we don't have to fight. I'm gonna, fuck it. I'm gonna do... Let's just try. Let's just, because I just want a second to not run around in a circle. Let's just two-hand this. Two hands, one controller. I wonder where the sweet spot is. So what I have figured out is there's a sweet spot in every single one of these places where if you stand in the sweet spot, things will just start machine gun spawning. I figured that out when I was going back for the mudkip. I found 2 spots in that cave where if you stood in that spot, they would just start shotgunning out of the walls like crazy. And you could just keep resetting in that spot and they'd run, repeat, just keep replacing themselves as fast as humanly possible. It was crazy. So I've seen that with a couple others now too. It's just a matter of finding the spot. And I just don't know where the spots are. You motherfucker. I saw you little blue bird ass and I thought you were... I'm not mad. I'm fine. I am A-okay. I'm only slightly miffed. One sandwich down already. My god, man. Devoured that thing. Did you skip dinner or something? Like, geez Louise. It sounds like you shredded the poor thing. Okay, it's becoming night. Skipped breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Holy shit, man. That's a lot of skippage. I think at most, I usually skip breakfast. Was EP. Oh my god, did you sleep the whole day? My man, out here hibernating. I guess it's winter. Woke up at 5 p.m. Holy shit, man. Oh, Jesus. There's no chance for me to have a schedule like that, but I am definitely someone who's more naturally nocturnal. If I could, I probably would. I remember when I was home for college back in the day, like 8 or 9 years ago now, I would be going to bed right as my mother was waking up. Good thing I don't have a life. Hey, man. That's a vibe. Enjoy it while it lasts. Everyone gets a life eventually, whether they want it or not. Is that? No, that's blue. Okay, so we're gonna test the theory, I guess, now and see if it is easier to see these things at night. I feel like it is. I feel like it's more pronounced. Wow, so we are literally not going to get a single shiny on this sandwich. That is terrible odds. We might have to rectify this. I'm going to try something out. When this is over... What time is it? It's just at 11. I'm going to try something real quick before we log off of stream for the night when this sandwich is over. Just because I want to test something. So as soon as we are done with the sandwich, I'll go ahead and do my evolution stuff. Good lord, you snarfed that down fast. Eh, power to you. If you didn't eat, you didn't eat. Oh man, can't stop yawning now. Fuck you, you glittering piece of shit. I just saw a tiny little speck, one of these stupid flashy things on the ground, and I thought for a second it was the shiny. It made my heart stop, and now I'm mad. Heart skipped a beat, I got excited, and now I'm disappointed and mad. Large mouth and the black hole in my stomach. That's a vibe. Oh my god, I tried to say that's a vibe and I failed. Okay, so this sandwich is done. Somehow we didn't see any Rookidee, which is really suspicious. I'm definitely wondering if this is a shiny that we just need to try it only at night. Yeah, so that's that, but let me just look at something. I wish there was an easier way to look at this. Okay, so here's what we're going to do real quick. I just want to test. Yeah, sorry, flashbang. I'm flashbanging myself at the same time, so we're all suffering together. So what I just did there is nothing. I just went into the time and date menu. And that should... Oh, it didn't this time. That's curious. Does that only work in the Terradome, I wonder? Let's try this one more time. There it goes. I must have messed something up on the first go around. Okay, so what that did, just by doing that one thing, we shuffled all of the outbreaks. Now, I don't usually do this because I don't like doing it, honestly. It feels kind of cheap. The only reason I'm even experimenting with this right now is because I just want to recover the Rookidee. If we could get a Rookidee outbreak to spawn, that would make it a lot easier to recover the shiny that offed itself. I don't know why I'm saying offed itself, like the shiny just took care of the shiny that I annihilated on accident. Can Rookidee spawn over here? There's a Centret over there. Anything interesting over here? I didn't even think about checking here. Rowlet, we already got that. And I'm not going to do this for very long. I'm just doing this more for my own interest than anything else. Just because I'm curious. Whoop. Okay, so there's... Oh my god. That's probably it on this map. No, there's Dreadnought. Carbink. That stupid thing. And nothing of interest. Okay, let's do it one more time just for amusement, and then we'll do the final bit for the night, which is the evolution piece. Last bit! Let's see what we roll, just for curiosity. Any chance it rolled a Rookidee? It rolled a fuck me sideways. Fuck it. Hang on. I shouldn't be doing this because I'm really, really, really exhausted, but I'm so irked that I can't help it, and I'm going to keep thinking about this until I do this. Okay, we are officially in overtime. We're doing one more sandwich. We're doing one more sandwich. We're doing one more. There's a Corvus Squire. This is officially the last one way or another. Whatever happens, happens, and then we're going to bed. Alright, here we go. Let me look this up. It is... Hang on. Okay. So that tells me... Sorry, I'm like multitasking right now. Multi-thinking. Where is... Yes, yes. Go, 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 go. Stop it. Here it is. This is what I wanted to see. Defeated or captured. So once it triggered. Okay, that's what I needed to see. You thought of something kind of fucked up. I'm almost scared to know what it is. What is this fucked up thing you have thought of, my friend? And why do I get a bad feeling? Oh, also, we firmly proved that the table thing doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who hosts the sandwich. Here we go. Last time, for all the marbles, can we recover what we lost the other night? Here's our Prosquito and the Urban Mystica, the important piece, and let's slap this in here and let's go. This is the last sandwich of the night, one way or another. If this fails, it fails. There's guaranteed a kid that heard about catching a Pokemon with a type of ball. What? This is only part one, right? Because right now I don't get it. With a type of ball. Where is this going? There's guaranteed a kid that heard about catching Pokemon with a type of ball. I might be too tired. I might be too tired. Alright, we've made our... I'm just gonna say it, it's a battleship. It just looks like a shitty battleship. There we go. Let's do this. Okay, so the way it works, and just threw a baseball at the fridge when you killed it. I wasn't sure where that was going, but that is hilarious. Pokemon caught. Look, guys, it's not going anywhere. It's mine now. Jesus, that's dark. That's pretty funny, but that's dark. Got me to laugh. Nice. The funny thing is that reminds me, have you seen that viral video of the, oh god, what's it called? The footage from the baseball game where that one guy just absolutely obliterated that bird that flew in front of his pitch. Like, he threw a ball right as a bird. Yeah, like, that's what I'm thinking of now. Okay, we have to count. So we're at 2. We have to get to 60. 60 is what the requirement is. When it gets to 60, it goes up to a 1 in like 500, I think, on each encounter, which is basically means we're gonna get it. So that's 5, 6, 7. Why are they T-posing? Why are they all T-posing? 8, 9. Why are so many of them T-posing? Will you just hurry up and kill that thing? 9. I think we're at 10. 11. 14. 15. Here's a clump. Oh my god, will you get in there? 16. 19. 1. 2. 3. 4. Sorry, all I'm doing is counting right now, but I'm trying to not lose track of this. 6. Because I'd really like to get this done so we can go back to where we were at on Monday. Nope, stop. 8. 29. 30. Okay, so there's the first hurdle crossed. 31. So the odds have already increased. We should be at like a 1 in 700 or something, I think. 2. 3. 5. 6. 7. 8. Fucking bot, I can't deal with you right now. 39. 40. 41. 2. 3. 4. 5. actually. So here's 50. We need 10 more, and then we're at max odds. 1. 52. 3. 4. 5. And that should be 60. Okay. We should now be looking at a 1 in 5. It's a 1 in 512. So the odds are really good that we're going to see a shiny now at some point. Each one of these is a 1 in 500. And we are going to shotgun through a bunch of these, hopefully. There's a lot of distractions here, though. I'm noticing a lot of distractions. There's a lot of stuff mixed in. I'm seeing Kilowattrel. I'm seeing Pachirisu for some reason. There's a Pachirisu in here. It looks like he's hard-coded to spawn there. We've got Murkrow that are spawning because it's nighttime, which sucks. So we are definitely not turning through them as fast, but higher odds is nice. Of course, we're seeing Skiploom here. Gosh dang it, of course I ran into it. I cannot possibly state how badly I want to get this shiny so I can stop thinking about it. I just want everything to go back to what it was Monday night. That's all I want. We do that, I stop thinking about it, I can sleep. If I don't end up getting it here, I will probably do this tomorrow night off stream, and I'll probably keep doing this same exact strategy and try to see if I can just get it off stream so that I don't have to make everybody suffer through this. When it's a new shiny, it's more exciting, but when it's one we've already got and we're just kind of doing the salty run back, it's like, I feel like it's not as exciting. It's a little more depressing. I'm also keeping an eye on the Wattrel here. We definitely got Charmander faster, but that was also because we were just running into so many of them. We're just getting... There's a lot of competition here. A lot more than I was expecting. I was thinking this would be more just like nothing but Corvisquire, but... it seems to be a good deal of other things mixed in, which is slowing this down considerably. You know what? This is, that's exactly what this is. Hang on. This is picnic camp. This is a picnic. This is a picnic. Go. We gotta do picnic for this. Yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. This is a picnic spot for sure. This is where it's beneficial. Because if we picnic right here, we aren't rolling anything else. It's literally just Corvusquire sitting right here, so we don't have to deal with any of the other spawns blocking it. We just get pure Corvusquire. So every time we do this, we're rolling 15 of them, it looks like. So theoretically, doing it this way, we should see the shiny in like 10 minutes. Just going roughly off odds, as long as we don't go over odds. Obviously, we can go over odds, but hypothetically, the odds are with us that we'd see this in around 10-ish minutes at the rate we're going. Wait. Yeah, I can't. The other thing, too, is because of the angle we have, we can actually tell when it's done spawning if we just count them. Like, we don't have to worry about, like, you know, did they all finish? We can literally just count them. Okay. So what, we're doing 15 every 20 seconds is roughly how fast this is. 15 every 20 seconds, so 45 a minute. Roughly. I would imagine 10 minutes is more than enough to get one. Probably go a little bit faster, honestly, if I just started winging it out, but I'm trying to be careful because I don't want to have a miss. If one spawns and I miss it, especially after what happened Monday, I'm going to be really upset. I believe we can do this. I believe. I want to believe. We've had so much other good luck tonight. Like, oh my God. I guess we've had mixed luck. It's like we had one sandwich that just absolutely exploded with a Finnegan and the Charmander, but all the rest tonight have just been hot garbage. So what do we get? We got a Bulbasaur, we got a Rookidee, we got 3 Charmander, we got a Finnegan, and we got, I guess we can count the Litleo. So it's not been absolutely awful tonight, but it's also not been absolutely amazing. It's definitely been under average. I would call tonight under average. Ah, there we go. There we go. Okay, so we got one of them back. There's the 2 out of 3, Infernal. There's the 2 out of 3. Now I just need 3 out of 3 and I can go to sleep. Was that a crit? Nope, it wasn't. Here we go. Now we have to do this garbage. Please crit. There we go. I really don't care what ball they're caught in. There are some people that really care about which ball you catch these in. I really don't care. I never see the balls. Don't clip that. Don't clip that. I'm never looking at the balls. Here we go again. Okay. We just have to get that third one. I already clipped it. God damn. never look at the balls. It's one of those things where in my head it sounded perfectly innocent, and then as soon as I said it out loud, I was like, "Aw, that's gonna be clipped." If this stream ever gets bigger, we absolutely will have a quote bot of some sort. I know, like, 360 Chrism has a quote canet that he uses. It'd be funny to have a quote bot, because I'm sure it would be full of all kinds of terrible things. And then just like that. That would be a great one for the quote bot. We're so close to being done. We're so close. Please. Let me move on with my life. Let me forget the mistake of Monday so I can just, like, go fresh. They look so weird. Like, it looks like T-posing. Like, that doesn't look right. So I can see what's happening, and I swear that looks like a bug. Their little metal feather details, for some reason, are just sticking straight out at 90-degree angles instead of, like, being flush against the body, and I'm pretty sure they're not supposed to stick out at 90-degree angles. Couldn't think of anything other than balls. All Infernal can think about is balls. That's all he can think about. He's just sitting there thinking about balls. Yo! Yo! Yes! Yes! We're... Oh, no! Fuck you! It was a fucking... God damn it! Now I'm pissed off. Look, man, I saw that there was a Corvusquire out there that had the moonlight reflecting on it so perfectly, it looked exactly like it's shiny. It looked exactly like the shiny. I thought we were done. God damn it, man. It looked like the shiny. I thought for sure that was it, and then we got closer and it just slowly turned black. That's such horseshit. God, I was so excited, man. I was so ready to be done with this. I was so ready to be done. I wanted to be free from the pain. All I can do is sit here and shake my head and just continue to keep resetting. "12 minutes. That's more than enough time to get it. Oops, wrong button. Stop that. If we go really fast, the odds should really be in our favor that we're going to see it with a 1 in 512 odds. Come on. Give it to me. I believe that we can do this. I want to believe. It's got probably about 10 minutes by now. Oh, we're at 11. Five, 3. Okay. I can't believe there's an animation of your character checking his foot. Why is he looking at his shoe? Who sits and looks at their shoes? Especially the back of their shoes. Oh, there's definitely no shiny in this grouping. Roll it again. According to the wiki, I could just keep resetting here even after the sandwich is worn off, and it won't be far off 2 different odds. It's a 1 in 500 versus a 1 in 800. That's not really that different, in my opinion. At least not in my experience. That's not too much of a difference. I'm kind of tempted just to keep doing this until it pops. I am so looking forward to Friday night and not doing this. After the bad luck and the disaster and everything else, I am looking forward to Friday night and not doing this. And just doing ARC. I'm looking forward to actually taking the Spino out for a spin and actually like doing things with the Spino. We also need to figure out how in the world we're going to take the dwarves out on that island. We got to get them out of there. I feel like I need heavier weaponry, but I feel like I need stronger critters that are smaller. I need small and strong critters. The Spino is too big to fit in that doorway. Kind of wonder if I should just do it with an herbivore. If they're going to set all my critters on fire, it's best to do it with an herbivore. I wonder if a parasaur could fit in that doorway. Maybe the Paleoarch parasaur is going to be a little more... I feel like the Sabertooth is just going to get melted. I guess I could just get a bunch of them, but I feel like the Sabertooth is going to get annihilated by the arrow dudes. Right? Because they're not going to be, they have low health and they're not going to be resistant to the fire blast. On top of it, yes, thank God, that's definitely not a glitch. Oh, thank God, we're done. We're done, we got it back. Oh my God, we're finally done. All I had to do was start monologuing about ARC. That's all I had to do. Oh, yo, wait, Paleo Direwolf is a really good idea. Yo, that's a really good idea. We might go with that. I didn't think about that. I forgot that was a thing. That's a really good idea. Okay, we might go with that. Yeah, that could very well be a thing. Okay, so we have 7 minutes left on this sandwich. I honestly don't want to do anything else, but I'm just going to wander around. We're 3 out of 3. Are any of you shiny? I don't even know why I'm looking at you. You guys are so hard to tell the difference between. I'm going to go up to Artisan because there's a Pokemon up there that I know what the shiny looks like, and I know it's easy to tell. So I'm just going to go up there real quick, and we'll just sit there for 7 minutes and just kind of vegetate as we think of the mishap that happened on Monday and everything that led to this night and the chaos. But yeah, I would say on Friday we'll probably end up going for a Paleo Direwolf. We need to finish like leveling too. We need to get more levels so we can move on to the last bit. Oh, I also want to farm up and get a farm online. So that way I can try and go and get the unicorn. I really want to go after the unicorn. Okay, so there's a lot of critters that can spawn here. There's a lot of different ones. I pretty much know what all the shinies look like. One of these is going to trip you up if, like, you're trying to point out if one's shiny or not. The Squawkabilly, the parrot-looking one, the only piece of them that's shiny is their head. Their other colors are just random. But if that little black bit on their head turns, I think it's like a pale pink color, then it's a shiny. I don't remember what Oricorio's shiny looks like. I do not remember what Oricorio shiny looks like. Hang on. Oh, wow! That thing's shiny is sick. Holy shit, I want to see that thing turn shiny, please. This red bird, it inverts. Its shiny's inverted, so it becomes black and red instead of red and black. I want that shiny. That's gonna be sick. I believe. Honestly, though, this is just purely, I don't even know what the word is. My brain just turned off. Yeah, it does. It would be your color scheme, actually. You're 100% right. That's a really sick color pattern. I feel like there's like a... It's like the, oh, what was it? Like the Halo glossary. Back in Halo 3's heyday, there was like a set number of colors that everybody knew just went well together and were kind of like the colors that everybody had. Like, I remember orange and green being popular. I remember blue and white, black and red, white and red. Like, those were the ones that everybody just kind of collectively knew were the good ones. Wow, now I'm thinking about that. It has been a long time since I've actually cared about a competitive shooter. Like, I've played Helldivers and Borderlands and other ones like that, but it has been eons since I've played an actual, like, heavy, intense PvP shooter. Kind of surprising. But I guess that just goes to show that I've completely lost interest in competitive things outside of speedrunning. How much time do we have? We have 3 minutes. No matter how this ends, at least it's over. We finally ended it. We're done. We have fixed the mistake. We can move on with life. It's only been 2 days. Wait, what was the last competitive PvP game you played? What are you out here rocking? I'll be totally honest, I didn't know people still played PUBG. I thought PUBG was basically done. Is it actually still, like, a thing? I only hear about Apex and Fortnite anymore. PUBG, like, I don't hear any news about it anymore. It always looked like it was a fun game. It always looked interesting to me. It was one of those where if it had been a different time, different place, like if things had been a little different, I probably would have gotten into it and been really into it, but nowadays it's kind of, games like that have kind of fallen off for me. I'm not, like the most that I've ever got into was Apex. Like Apex I got into a little bit, but even then it didn't quite anchor me. And that was like at least a year ago. Year and a half ago. Actually, I don't remember when the last time was. Typically, when I did Apex, I played with Daedalus and Haplo, who you haven't met yet, but we were usually doing trios together. And we were always dying. Trios was definitely... when we did duos, we had a lot of different results regardless of what the combination was, but trios, for some reason, it was just really tough. I will definitely get miffed. I won't rage, but I will get miffed. I will be upset. I am notorious. Oh my god, when I played WoW, I was notorious in my guild. Whenever I got quiet, everybody knew I was pissed off. I forgot about that. That was my tell. That's how everyone knew that I was pissed off. It wasn't because I was getting loud. It wasn't because I was getting ragey. It's because I was getting quiet. Short temper is inspiration for the name. Damn, man. Fair enough. Everyone's got their own thing. Like temper-wise, I mean. See, that's why I don't do competitive things anymore, because they do make me rage 9 times out of 10. Also, we're finally done. We're finally back to where we were supposed to be tonight, for the most part. We've kind of recovered. You broke your hand on your okay, man. That's insane. That's intense. Alright, here we go. This is what we do every time we finish the stream, when we finish signing hunting. We gotta do the great evolving. That's the picnic. God damn it, stop that. That's not what I wanted to do. Ouch. Okay, so let's do the excuse me. Let's do the big one first. Let's do the yeah, let's do this one. Okay, so we already did this on Monday night, so we don't need any fanfare, but we got the Corviknight back at least. So Corviknight, Corvisquire, and Rookity are all back in possession. We are back and we are in business with them. Now, tonight we had the 3 Charmander 1 sandwich. So let's go and get ourselves. Oh, well, hang on, I had a misfire there. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Charmeleon, here we go. Bam! Golden Lizard. Alright, so not a bad shiny, but that's not the exciting one. Let's evolve this one, because we know this one's going to have to go to Charmeleon too. So let's get both Charmeleons on the board, and then we'll get to the Charizard, which is the really exciting one. Okay, so there's the second Charmeleon. That one will be staying a Charmeleon. But now, here we go. The big one, the Charizard. Let's kick it off. Boom. God, that is such a sick shiny. That is so good. That's gotta be one of the best ones out there. The Black Charizard is just such a good shiny. That is such a good one. But alright, we got those, and now we need to go back and redo the one that we did before. So, on Monday, technically these guys go here now. Okay, so on Monday, we had the Kips. We had to recover the Kips, because we lost the Kips. Now it is time to evolve the Kips. Again. So, once more with feeling. Without further ado, actually, let's use the medium one and make sure that we're not running out of larges. Let's get the purple Mosh Stomp back out here. I just realized how yellow that thing's belly is. That's really yellow. Huh. And now let's get the second Marshtomp online. And now we will get the Swampert online. Mudkip is still one of my favorite starters. It's up there. It's solidly up there. And Swampert. Last evolution of the night. Actually, there may be one more. Let me check one thing. There may be one more evolution tonight. But yeah, we got Swampert back. We have recovered. We are back to where we were Monday night. It's as if I never accidentally deleted my save. And I will probably maybe never do that again, hopefully. Alright, let's have a look at this. Hang on, we might have one more Evo that we have to do. I just gotta make sure that... Okay, we do have one more Evo that we can do. Yeah, we have one more Evo. There is one more, hang on. Okay, so I have a Pyroar already, but there is, there's a major difference between male and female Pyroars. Okay, so this is our male. We have the female, and here is the male. So, female Pyroar have like a long ponytail type mane. And then male Pyroar obviously have what you're seeing right here. Kind of more like an actual lion. But now we have both those forms, made mostly because we just got so many Pyroar. And we have saved. So we will not have the issue that we had on Monday. That's not happening again. We're good. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have gotten 6 Pyroar / Litleo. That's ridiculous. And we're probably going to get more before this is all over. Lovely. Same from Magby. But okay, yeah, we did it. Tonight, we knocked out another starter line. We got the Black Charizard, which is sick, but I thought Black Charizard would honestly be the highlight of tonight. But nothing's going to beat this. Nothing from tonight is beating this right here. That is the highlight shiny of the evening, is that little Finnegan right there. That was totally unexpected, and I'm extraordinarily happy that we actually got that to happen, so... Oh my god. Okay, I stayed up 45 minutes too long. I should have gone to bed. I'm definitely going to pay for this. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to be a complete wreck, so I'll be back on Friday. We'll be going back to Arc. We will try the Paleo Direwolf, and then we'll do some other stuff probably with carrots and see if we can't get that unicorn. And yeah, good stream. I appreciate everybody who stopped by. We had a lot of views tonight, had a lot of messages, had a lot of good stuff, interaction on both sides. So I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody. It means a lot, and it is making a huge difference. Don't forget to ban the bot. You are correct. Oh my god, thank you so much for reminding me. Nice. Okay, good call. It's gone. It's dead. I appreciate that. Alright, you have a good night, man. Get over the rest of your cold, and I'll catch you Friday if I catch you. Until then, cheers. I'm out.